your guide and Dungeon Master, Mara. It is a delight to finally be back with you all. It's been so long. Thank you for your patience as we had scheduled breaks and surprise breaks and all things in between. We're happy to be back together on a pirate ship in a pirate city in space. Arr. So I'm gonna have our lovely crew introduce themselves with the question: if you could only have one dangly earring on for the rest of your life, what would be the charm on the dangly earring? I know, it's a tough one. This is for the gays out there. I'll go first. My name is Mara. You can find me on the internet as College of Lore Dropout or just Lore Dropout. I also write about D&D all the time, and you can find all of my writing about books and D&D just by searching my name. There you go. And let's see, if I could only have one dangly earring on, see, the problem is my little earlobes are too weak for dangly earrings. Studs for the rest of my life, and like I'm in mourning, but I'm gonna be okay. But I think something that would really, I would love tiny little D4s. They're my favorite dice. I just think a little D4 would be adorable and very good. Sable, please introduce yourself and tell us where people can find you.
Hello, I am Sable. You can find me anywhere on the internet as Ipathia. I'm fact-checking my fun fact at the moment, so while I look at these diagrams, I'm going to tell you what my special charm would be. I'm stuck because I want it to be a D20, but I also think like a really teeny tiny fish tank might be really cute. I feel like that could be fun, right? Okay, and I feel like this fact is legitimate. It is one of the wilder ones, so like I was really unsure, but did you know that your fingers have no muscles in them?
Can't be right.
That's what I said.
How's that?
You have muscles in your palm that connect to your bones. According to Google, which is never lies, ever, the diagrams I'm looking at, it is just like tendons that are in your palm that connect a little that like pull your fingers.
What?
See, now
okay,
I'm just
but
like,
no, I'm on board with it. Because when you're climbing, you got to work out your fingers to get better grip strength for climbing. Is that just your palms? Have I been lied to? Wow.
According to Google, yes. I will do further fact checking and come back to you at the break with a consensus.
Somebody in the chat says, as your resident medical person, that is correct. Thanks, you're up there. Damn. That's wild. Okay, thank you so much for your fun fact. Did you introduce where people could say from? I like blacked out with the fun fact. My brain.
I'm anywhere on the internet at the username below.
Yeah. Alright. Are in your forearms! Okay. Fun fact is getting to me. Sweet, please introduce yourself and tell us where the folks can find you.
I'm sorry, I love how after Sable said that, everyone was like, like we could see the muscle. Sweet stories is where you can find me on anywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know why I always forget Twitter. And let's see here. You've really stumped me. Alright, I really love earrings, and I love really chunky, silly looking earrings. Do I ever wear them? No, because typically my headsets don't fit. But a dangly earring, God, for the rest of your life, I guess it would have to be something I could wear with like a bunch of different outfits. So it would probably be very simple, even though the earrings that I have are very chaotic. So it'd probably be something like a gold, because I have a lot of gold. And then probably like a leaf with like a little gem in there, you know, just so I can wear it with different outfits. But in the chaos that I'm feeling, it would be the photo of that I have of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. That's like with the I would love that as a singular, the little fanny pack and his little sweater at the bottom of a dangly earring. I would love to have that as a dangly earring. I have them as regular earrings, but like I think I would love to wear that every day.
That's a phenomenal answer. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Reed, please tell us where the people can find you.
Hello, I am Reed or Snail. You can find me on TikTok. I just posted one last night and it made me laugh. At DND5E. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Snail5E. You can find me this upcoming Friday on twitch.tv/Madeline the Rogue. On Keeping Up with the Kobolds, which is a one-shot for charity based on the Kardashians. It's going to be a great time. Slay boots. Make sure to go hang out there and let's raise some money for the Transgender Law Center. If I were to have one dangly earring for the rest of my life, here's the thing is I'm on the same page as Sweet, right? I need it to be like understated enough that like, you know, I can wear it to like formal events, but like fun enough that it shows my personality. So probably just like a little gold heart, to be quite honest with you. But like in my heart, I would want a little snail. But like, I feel like in formal events, people would judge me and I don't like being judged. So those are my two answers. Thank you.
I see you.
Beautiful. Diana, what's up with you? Where are you at?
I'm where I've always been, my childhood bedroom. I can be found on TikTok at SapphicsDragonona and Twitter for however much fucking longer at SapphicsDraga. And I think that if I were to have a silly little charm, I wear this necklace. You can't see it. I wear this necklace every day of my goddamn life. That has a little 5-pointed pentagram star on it, but it also has a little double-bladed battle axe charm on it that I got in honor of my first D&D character because she was such a mean bitch and she had a battle axe and I love her so much. And yeah, I think that if I could have, actually, I could put this on an earring. I might now put this on an earring and wear it every day for the rest of my life. Like, TBH, I'm thinking about it now. Because I think that the pentagram is the reminder, it's protection from evil, and then this is the reminder to cleave evil's head from its shoulders if it fucks with you. So I just think that's the vibe that everyone should have in their life.
I love that so much. Thank you. And last but certainly not least, James!
Hello everyone, I'm James. You can find me on TikTok at NiceOneJames. You can also find me on Twitter at nice_1_James or on Instagram at niceonejames_. I'm in hell, it's fine. We're not going to talk about it. Also, just as a disclaimer, because no one's mentioned it, and I feel like it's probably going to come up, me, Snail, and Mara did in fact go LARPing this last weekend, and it came home with, like, lots of good memories and fun trinkets, and also the worst case of the common cold. It's just the common cold we've ever had. So if you see any of us coughing or blowing our nose or doing anything on stream, you don't. Thank you. I'm glad we had this moment together. Like that. I also, okay, the thing, it's same vein as Diana. I just like a little sword, like a little dagger, a little knife. I used to have one when I LARPed that I put in my little elf ear. That was a little dagger, and I think I would wear that forever. It was very gender.
I love that. Thank you so much, and everybody, it's great to see you. And yes, so many of us are sick, and we're just gonna deal with that. You're gonna get clogged noses. All of the characters' voices are gonna sound wrong, and that's okay. We're all in this together. There's a cold going around Vortis too. What a coincidence. What are the odds? Some announcements before we get started. Reminder that tomorrow is episode 2 of Crow Lane. If you like family drama, if you like crime, if you like hot, sexy tieflings, and if you like a little bit of spook, a little bit of horror, make sure to tune in for Crow Lane tomorrow, same time. It's DM'd by our incredible Snail. It's a great fun time. There are birds. Who knew? That
was a great pitch. I'm gonna have you pitch Crow Lane from now on because that was really good.
Thank you. I'm very normal about this campaign. And not tomorrow, Wednesday, we are back with Starfarers. If you like stars, if you like farers, I'm just kidding. If you like some
that's it. That's all you need.
That's it? That's the pitch? Great. If you like stars and you like farers, check out Starfarers. Apparently that's the pitch. It's a great time. Episode 3 is dropping. Correct? Episode 3? Yeah. It's so great, y'all. It's so... Hey, real quick. It's so much fun to watch.
Oh my god, well, thank
Go
you so
watch it.
much. That's actually so great to hear. Thank you.
And as always, follow us on our social medias, join our Discord. We have a great fun time there, and we've got merch for sale. We were just talking about how comfy this particular crew neck sweater is. It's the best. It's the best. It's the best.
Really good.
And I believe that is all of our announcements for today. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Great. Then with that, we are going to head on over to our intro, and I will see you back here to remember what the hell happened so many weeks ago. See you soon. And welcome back. Last we left off, the crew of the Copper Dawn, they were shopping around to find some good guilds. They had finally made it to Vortis. They were exploring around. On the way, they saw this lovely inn and tavern. People were throwing hats. Honey said, I would love to do that too. Threw a hat, it landed on the roof, and that brings good luck. So we will see if that helps our friends in the coming days. As they had a good time, they hung out, they started talking to the different guilds. There was some disagreement on what guilds to go for. Do they do the one that's a little bit more piratey, morally gray, or do they do the one that's all about science, exploration, discovery? They're trying to figure that out. Our beloved Reese went on a date with a pirate king. The Asp, the hot 7-foot-tall pirate king lady. And, that's pretty great. There was some discussion about what to do next, and that is kind of where we left our heroes, trying to figure out what the next stage of their journey looks like. We're all kind of spread out. Some are at the ship, some are at this inn, so I'm gonna leave it to y'all. It's the next morning. Who wants to talk about what they're doing this morning?
I feel
There we go.
No, yeah, sweet, you go.
Nova and Thalia are on the ship, right?
Yeah, Nova and
Okay.
Talia just had breakfast in the crow's nest. Honey is asleep on the deck.
Honey's sleeping. Okay, cool. I think Reese was going. Well, they woke up in the morning, and I think they're kind of like the day ended nicely, but they're kind of like, damn, I should have kissed them or done, something. And so they kind of like in the morning, kind of like kicking themselves about that, and they get ready for the day, and they go to where they know that Nova was sleeping, so it'd be Revia's, and knock on their door because they want to. Yeah.
V will kind of like sit up like a kid that's just been woken up and like, hello, sorry, 1 second.
Yeah, take your time, please.
And she'll come to the door and be like, oh, hey, what's up? The date.
Hey. Oh, yeah, the date. Yeah, that. Well, as you can see, I'm up early in the morning. It went well. It was nice. It was a nice date. It was just It was, yeah. I came here to talk to see if Nova was here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you just missed them. They don't seem to be here, which is a little concerning, but it's probably fine. If they're anywhere, I would guess they'll probably go back to the ship. I don't think.
Yeah. Sorry, did I wake you up, by the way?
It's fine. I should have been up anyway. We were out late.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Well, I'm sorry for waking you up. I just, like I said, I was checking to see if Nova was here, but, are you wanting to get breakfast at all? Like,
Yeah, that would be lovely.
okay,
You tell
great.
me all the details?
I will. And yeah, actually, that'd be nice. So I'll get us a table downstairs, grab some food, and then we can chat about that.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then Reese heads down to reserve a little table.
Get ready and head on down.
Absolutely. Downstairs, there's a nice kind of like continental breakfast situation. There's a fantasy waffle maker you can use. There's, some fruit cups, some coffee, some orange juice, some toast, all the things you could want for like a simple breakfast. There's nothing like super fancy, but there's like some bacon and eggs, so you can cobble together a breakfast pretty easily. As you are going down, somebody who's kind of like working by the counter that has all the food and bringing stuff out kind of looks at you, Reese, and goes, "So, the asp, huh? I have never, seen her on a date before."
Reese kind of looks behind them and it looks like back at the person like, "Oh, you, do I know? Have we? Sorry, I met a lot of people yesterday. Do I know you?"
No. Hi.
No.
I was
okay.
I was trying to make
Conversation about my private life. Right.
Right.
What was your name?
Paul.
Paul. Nice to meet you, Paul. And they put their hand out and they give like a firm little shake. And they're like, "All right, well, I'm gonna go eat.
Yeah.
And you have a great day, Paul. Okay?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul is
okay.
beet red. Just wrecked this man's life so fast. Yeah, take care.
Yeah. You have a good one. Have a great one. When Reese turns around, I feel like Reese is like sweating. Not because of Paul, but because of just we'll get into it. They're just sweating, and they get some I think they get themselves a coffee. They kind of try to they trip up a little bit trying to figure out what would it be like? Would they like juice? They seem like a juice person. I'll grab water and juice. And so they grab some coffee for themselves and bring like a water and juice, and then little pastries, maybe like a croissant and some toast or something, just to put it there on the table for them to when they come downstairs.
Reese is so sweet. I just want to hug them. We will come downstairs. I assume she probably did not witness the exchange that just happened, but can I do a perception check? I want to feel the vibes in this bar now.
Absolutely. Give me a perception check. Give me a solid vibe check this fine morning.
All right, it's been a month since we rolled. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, it's a 7. So it's
nice.
15.
Babe. You look around. It seems that there's a table of people who are very hungover, and they just have plates stacked high with bacon and eggs and toast, and they've just got a whole carafe of coffee that they've just put on the table that they keep taking some pulls from, and are all just looking dead tired. There's a couple people. It's weird because there's families here, and it's kind of odd. This doesn't seem like a touristy place, but there are some people who have their kids kind of sitting and cutting up the food into bite size and all of that. But everybody seems to be kind of having a chill morning, keeping to themselves. You do see a couple people who you recognize from last night who do kind of like give you little nods and stuff of recognition, but nobody stands out to you as doing anything wild or out of the ordinary.
So valid. All right, she'll go sit down at the table. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to do that.
Hey. Oh, yeah. I just, I didn't know what you liked. I got you both juice and water. I just kind of.
This is perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. Sorry, I'm a little jittery today. Just weird interaction. I think Reese doesn't even care, and points at Paul, and is like, this motherfucker came up to me. I want to say they're in the back corner. I feel like Reese first off did choose a place where no people really are around them to talk. After having that, and I was like, this guy came up to me, started asking me about my date. I don't even know this guy. Fucking weird.
The audacity.
No, really, honestly. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna get into it. Pirate life, right? We go in and out of ship, ports. You meet people, you have a good time, you go to the next port, right? That's what, I was expecting. But then we went on the date, and then they're very nice person, and they were very honest, and they were very open, and then they started talking, and they were like, I don't really go on dates much, this is really nice, this is and then when someone says that, you can't just be like, oh, well, I was expecting to be like a little boy toy kind of thing. And so now I'm kind of in a situation where I think they're really actually cool, which is we don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want that.
Definitely not. But
right.
What if
that when they said though we don't want that, it was definitely a question mark at the end of that.
we don't want that. No. But okay, just talking in hypotheticals.
Mm-hmm.
If we were here for a little bit, would we want that maybe? Just to test the waters.
I mean, how long is a little bit? What? A week? Of 3 days? What are we talking about?
I mean, my understanding is correct because it feels like it's been so many days, but it's only been hours. I thought we were going to be here for maybe a weekish, but I would assume, based on our past travels, we will be back here.
Yeah. I figured. Yeah, we probably will be back here. I mean, they're really great. So I mean, I wouldn't not see them. I guess I have to communicate or talk to them about what they want, which is a good thing to do.
It is.
Right?
But it's scary.
Yeah.
That's understandable, Sometimes you just gotta kind of work up to it, and we have plenty of time.
Right. So yeah, I guess I will have that in the back of my mind, think about that, mull over that. I'm supposed to be actually talking to them today. We're gonna meet up. Yeah. Alright, as you know, I try to be a little bit more calm and collected. I wasn't expecting that when we talked last night.
No,
so
you're so valid. It's okay to not be totally 100% collected all the time. You're more than willing to always come here and be a little messy.
Well, if you insist. They kind of sit up themselves and they go, so you can just a beat change. You can completely tell me if I'm prying, because I am. They kind of smile at that and they go, I remember in the first few days when I was on the boat, I heard some things, and I know I don't know much about you, V, or what's going on in your life, but I just wanted to see if you're okay. I just heard that, I don't know, some family stuff.
Yeah, it's family stuff. I don't want to overload you with information, too fast, but I'm always pretty open about this.
You say you're pretty open about it?
Yeah, so tell me if it becomes too much. But
I did ask, so I mean, I opened the door for it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I have died twice now. Once was the big one, but that has been a bit of a sticking point with the people who are close to me, because most of the time people don't bounce back from the dead perfectly fine, and I've been nervous to have that interaction and find out their reaction to all that.
Wow. I'm sorry for that experience. I know that's a lot to go through. Not personally, but I've heard a lot that's hard to go through. Man, what do you feel like you're different? I mean, what's been different?
I'm not allergic to cats anymore, which is weird.
That's a good thing considering the ship.
Yeah. So like that was kind of fun. It was like, oh, now I don't sneeze when I pet the cats. I feel like there's a little something missing, and I don't know if it's from the death or from other things, but we're a bit new to this whole pirate thing and trying to figure out who we are.
Yeah. Right. Oh. Is it something, whatever's missing, is that something that you're looking for? Or are you just trying to figure out what exactly? Like,
I think so. I think I would like to either figure out what it is. Ideally, I'd love to, find it and replace it, but it's not always something that happens, but at least knowledge, that would be nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. Your family, they're close by, or is that something that you're wanting to?
Yeah, they are on a planet called Aura, like a couple systems over. We were there briefly, but I decided that I was not going to have that interaction at the moment. But one day, we're gonna get there.
Yeah. One day. We could take it soon or later, way back, whenever you're ready. Wow. Well, I feel like Reese has been like drinking their coffee. I'm gonna probably get a refill on this. Was there anything else that you wanted to grab or want me to pick up while I'm out there?
I think I'm okay. I think I might be able... Hold on, let me check and see what spells I prepared to take. It has been a minute. Just kidding, I can't send a message to Nova, but I would be happy to go with you to help find them if you'd like the company.
Oh, to Nova? Yeah. Sure. Yeah, I would love to. 'Cause I know we haven't really formally like talked about it, but I was talking to Honey, and they were basically saying that they came on the ship by just saying, "Hey, I need money, and I would like to work." So I was gonna try to formally ask Nova to join. I know you guys have been very gracious with allowing me to be by your side, but I thought it'd be good to actually talk to the captain and ask.
So valid. Oh, we could make like a fancy resume and like really like hype it up. We could do a presentation.
Is that do I need a resume?
I don't think
Reese is sweating again.
I mean, I didn't have a resume, but like I feel like we could do something really big.
Okay. All right. I think there was like, there's like paper on the bedside table in my room.
Ooh.
I can probably write something up on that if you think that's what like. Okay, great. Okay, cool. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab that. And they go upstairs.
Perfect. So while you work on your resume to formally join the crew, we are going to move over to what's happening on the ship.
I would, if I can, probably before Honey woke up, have kind of like started packing everything up, and then said to Talia, "Hey, I'm probably gonna head back and leave you two to, look for bats." and stuff.
I don't know what the bats are.
Yeah.
I don't know because I just
Mhm.
like also I don't know, man. It's a lot.
You're saying I don't know so many times, and I feel like there's like subtext in the lines, but I can't like quite figure out what that is. So maybe
I
if we
don't
could,
know
like,
what it is either. I don't.
Okay.
No, it was really. I don't know. It was just really nice, and we talked about a lot of stuff last night. And,
Good.
Yeah, and like it was really nice, and they were not at all freaked out by the fact that I did start crying a little bit, which was kind of fucking crazy. But you know, because it just has to happen sometimes.
Sure.
But I don't know. I don't want to rush.
No, yeah.
Back, you know.
For sure. But I also think, like, don't rush the bats, but also, like, if there's bats around, don't just let them fly away, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gotta be ready to grab the bats whenever you want to.
I know.
I'm losing this metaphor a little.
Yeah, me too. I want to make sure that the bats want to be grabbed. I don't know. This is getting...
You could... I mean, if you feel like there's a moment when you could grab a bat, you could try asking the bat if it would like to be grabbed, because consent is important.
That's
with
true.
Bats.
I haven't done this in a while either. This is like...
Sure.
You know? And I feel like last time, I moved very fast. And that wasn't bad necessarily, you know. It worked great. It worked until it didn't, and then we just kind of did our own thing, and
sure,
that's a different dimension. But
yeah,
you know, like
I was there. I'm with you.
Yeah, I remember. You were there.
Yeah.
It's also just it's been a while. It's been a minute for me, and I feel like I don't know. I want to make sure. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I don't know. Okay. I give up.
We're not gonna give up.
Take the wheel. I don't really, you know, if it's meant to be, it'll be or whatever. No. I don't know. No.
Listen. As someone who pined for a really, really long time, and then I would say has a success story with it on account of I'm married about it, even if I wasn't like there.
You weren't there for the
wedding, but I am married. I did pine.
This is true.
You know, sometimes when a moment is right, you can feel that a moment is right. And I think even though it's fucking terrifying, don't be afraid to reach out and grab that moment.
Yeah.
Bat.
I hope that the moment is a little bit less stressful than in a bathtub at the bat's wedding.
Yeah, I mean that would be nice. You know, preferable.
Yeah. I felt like there was maybe like kind of a moment last night, but then I was crying about it and I didn't want to do anything while I was having a lot
covered in snot. Yeah. No, I'm with you.
I wasn't covered.
Oh, no, yeah. I'm sure you weren't.
There was there were a couple bats in the cave, I'm not gonna lie, but you know.
You can't make a bat joke when we're using a bat metaphor.
God, it's all on theme.
But no, you're losing. Okay. Listen, you are fucking beautiful and smart and sexy and kind and powerful and fucking badass little guy. I'm a person, and anyone would be lucky to have you, including kind of like leans over the crow's nest to make sure Honey's awake, including Honey. And you know, if you forget that, I'll kick your ass. So you do what you feel is right for you in the moment, and that's all you can ask of yourself. But I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it would be easier if I could just wake up married. That would be a lot easier.
I mean, it's not like great.
It seems like it's working out for you. It's going pretty well.
Don't get me wrong, being married is great, but like it's not a great feeling to have missed one of the most like monumental moments in your relationship with the person you love. So I just, you know, but hey, if you want to wake up married, we can probably make that happen. I can find a guy.
I read something about a titty in the guide. I don't know. That could be fun.
We should fucking go there.
Fuck yeah.
That sounds like the best place in the galaxy.
It sounds so fucking cool.
I want to go to a titty moon.
What the I don't know if there's titties on the moon or if the moon is shaped like a titty.
Care.
Or if it's
they have
both.
Me.
I hope it's both. Yeah.
Both would be good, I think.
Both is good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get back to my wife because I don't remember if I told them I was leaving, and I don't want her to think that like I got kidnapped and murdered.
That's fair.
You're doing a great job. You're very dear to me.
You're dear to me. Ah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're so true for that.
Sorry, I'm just trying to verbalize my feelings a little.
No, yeah, it's important for sure.
It's either going to be a small or in a week
we're
it's going to be a big
Okay.
you know.
Oh, big is fine also.
Big is fine.
If you need
but
the big Sorry, I think I caught something. It's crazy. I just kind of keep coughing.
Okay. I've kind of
I'm allergic to emotion actually, so you keep like
I know.
and I keep like
yeah, I know.
Okay, well I'm gonna go. Do you need anything? Are you okay? That last sentence was a little distressing. Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh.
If I'm not, I'll let you know.
Yeah, cool. You do that. I love you.
I love you.
Nice. I'm gonna Yep.
Good job.
I'm just scurrying down the crow's nest, creeping past Honey, and I'm gonna start heading back. And if I can, I feel like it's like probably a nice morning. As I'm perusing through, can I just like listen for like gossip or anything going on in the city? Just kind of trying to get a sense of what the vibe is in the studio this morning.
Hell yeah. Give me a vibe check. Give me a
Like
solid perception check.
You got it, my guy. I'd love to do that for you. Ooh, that's a good roll. Oh, I have a great bonus. I can't do math though. That's
I believe in you.
24.
Yeah, all right.
Uh-huh.
As you're walking around, back to the tavern, you overhear somebody being like, well, I don't know, but he makes up stuff like this all the time, so I don't really know. And the person responds like, well, yeah, but if he says that there's dragons flying around, we should probably just keep an eye on it in case. Like, okay, but, like, this is the same person who said that there were giant, gophers underground who were gonna, like, try and eat us all. Like, okay, but there was a gopher infestation, they just weren't giant. And, like, you kind of move out of range. And then the other gossip is just, like, oh yeah, well I got 2 more days before, we're heading out, so, I don't know, I was probably just gonna, like, get some drinks about it, I don't know, maybe go to the old pirate museum, just general talk here and there. But that was the juicy bit you got.
Okay, thank you. Alright, I think while I'm walking the rest of the way, how tall are the buildings that I'm, like, walking past?
It varies greatly. Right now, because as you're, like, heading into the city, the buildings are getting taller and taller as you're moving farther away from the docks, but this is a city that is very ramshackle, and there's lots of different levels, and, like, stairs up to, like, a block and down, and so they're pretty tall. I'll say, like, the ones nearest to you are, like, 3 stories-ish.
Okay. Does it look like, with how ramshackle they are, does it look like there is any kind of path along the rooftops that I could take if I were to get up there? Or would I have to make like a million jumping checks and probably fall to my death and die about it?
There are definitely, with your 24, I'll say that you can see that some of these buildings do have like planks that are stretched out between the roofs as like haphazard walkways. There are some where like it looks like a dead end and you'd have to make a jump about it, but a lot of them have kind of been connected because this is a pirate city. There's ropes to swing on from story to story.
Okay.
You know, there's planks everywhere to walk across. Like, this city has been built knowing that pirates are just kind of gonna go wherever they want to go.
Okay, cool. With that in mind, can I try to get up on a rooftop and walk that way? So if there were like dragons overhead, I could keep an eye out for them.
Absolutely. I'm not gonna make you make any check about it. There's like some ladders leaning up against a like warehouse-looking building to get to the roof. As you get up there, you see that there's some other people up there. Like, there's a group of guys just like sitting playing cards on one of the rooftops. Like, it looks like there's some people having breakfast together. Hey, what's up? How's it going?
Hey. Not bad. How are you? Sorry, is this like your roof? I'm just kind of passing through.
No, we're just hanging out here.
Sick.
Is this your roof?
No, dude.
Oh.
I've only been here like a day, man.
Oh, no way, welcome. Your first time
Thanks.
on board is like ever?
Yeah.
Oh, respect. Put it here.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice. Welcome.
Thanks. Are you like pirates?
Yeah, man.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
I'm Nova. Zenova Xander. Nice to meet you. Hold out a hand.
Your name's Zenova Xander?
Yeah.
Like Xander's your last name?
Uh-huh.
That's my first name.
Whoa, that's fucking sick, dude. Is your
That's
last
so
name
sick.
Zenova?
No, but that'd be wild.
That would be a hell of an act we could do, the two of us.
Oh, man.
That's fucking sick. What ship are you on? Can I ask? I like making pirate friends.
Yeah, man. We're on the Watery Vines.
That's a sick ship name.
Thanks. It's because we're all druids.
Oh, hell yeah. My wife is
Yeah.
a druid. Love druid.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, this is gonna sound like a weird question. You didn't see like any, like, this is gonna sound stupid. You know, like dragons or anything, yeah? Just like flying around.
I mean, my boy over there did some last night, so he's probably seen dragons.
hell
And the
yeah.
guy's like, "Oh, come on!" And they all kind of like elbow and punch each other a little bit. But no, I haven't seen any dragons.
All right. Yeah, cool. No, it's fine. You know, like one of my shipmates got like fucking wasted last night and started saying something, so I figured I'd just like check.
Yeah, can never be too careful.
Nice. Well, hey, nice to meet you guys. I'm gonna keep meandering through these roofs. You have
Hell
a,
yeah.
hey, good luck with your kind of like lean over shoulders to see who's gonna win this card game, and like very pointedly like make faces to try and psych out people who aren't Xander into thinking Xander's got like a really good hand, even if he doesn't.
Yeah, make me a quick deception check just to
I
see how
would love
convincing you are.
Okay. It's actually really good. Yeah, that's a 21.
Yeah. You watch some of the other guys, like one of them just throws the cards down and like gets in a huff. The guy who was, on something goes, "Dang." But they all kind of look a little miffed about it.
Sure, I'll kind of
Yeah,
like
well-
shoot Xander a little wink.
Appreciate it. Have a good one. Take care. See you
Thanks, you
around, Xander.
Hey, see you, Xander.
Hey.
Oh my god. All right, I'm just gonna keep heading back, keeping an eye out. That man is my best friend now.
Yeah, easily enough. I'm not gonna make you any checks about it. Any jumps you would have to make are pretty small. There's a couple where
Cool.
like you have to like climb up another level, but people have like stacked crates to make like a little wobbly staircase to get up.
Mhm.
And you make it to the inn.
Nice.
We're gonna cut all the way back to Honey. You are sleeping on the deck of the ship. You wake up. What are you doing?
And it kind of sits up and stretches a little bit. I'm imagining that sleeping on the floor of a ship is not the most comfortable thing in the world. Well, yawn and stretch and look around to see if Talia's anywhere nearby.
Talia will kind of just stick her head over from the side of the crow's nest and is like, "Oh, morning."
Good morning.
Kind of come crawl down. How'd you sleep?
Yeah, as good as sleeping on a hardwood floor will do for you.
I just fucking, I don't know when it happened last night, but I just passed out, man. I was gonna try to like make it to my bed, but
Not the end of the world. How'd you sleep?
pretty good. And then Nova came by this morning and we kind of like talked through everything, and it was really, really nice. And I cried a little bit more, and then I had some bacon, and now I'm here.
Hell yeah, sounds like a pretty good morning.
Yeah, I think we have some extra if you want. I have.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Yes, it's really fucking good. I don't know where they got it from, but shit's delicious. So
I think by now I've learned not to ask questions of Nova.
it's honestly just a little bit easier.
Yeah. Are you feeling better about everything?
Yeah, we talked about just about everything, and about like what I was worried about and what she was worried about, and we just kind of I feel better about Crimson Blades and everything, and we talked about including something in our contract saying that we can go if we need to, we can just kind of dip. Which is probably standard anyway, but, you know, just to kind of put it in writing.
Well, good. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a piece of bacon and take a bite.
Really good.
That's pretty fucking good, yeah.
So I don't really know what the plan is. Nova went back to the inn. And I don't know where we're meeting everybody. So we can probably go there, or they might come here, or we could just go there and see if we run into them on the way. Because I forgot to ask, and I don't want to use a spell about it. So
I mean, I feel like they'll probably come here, right? There's no rush.
yeah, probably. We can just kind of. I got some more stuff that I got to work on. So you want to? Because some of the stuff in the engine is pretty okay. Listen, I don't want to completely say that, you know, like the people who built the ship, obviously, like it's generations of knowledge that's been handed down. Probably, I don't know. Some of it is kind of a little bit like clunky and outdated, and I feel like there are a couple of like the couplings. Like if we just like we could bypass a lot of shit and then just make more room. For other stuff, because now I'm thinking about what the Wayflag Station people said about modifications, and we could just make more room for other stuff. I want to fuck around. And I really want to find out.
Let's fuck around.
Yes! Okay, awesome. Also, if it goes bad, we can't tell anybody. Give it, yeah, okay. Cool, awesome.
We'll like awkwardly linger with their pinkies intertwined for a little bit.
Looking at it a little bit. Yep.
Dawn. And we'll try and summon my robot.
Little robot wheels out, bumps a little cone nose into your leg.
Hello, good morning. Pat him on the head. You want to come help us fuck around with the ship?
Just starts wheeling down to the engine room, ready to go.
Okay, I think that's a yes. And I'll start following Dawn.
Perfect.
My way.
So are you two gonna work on the engine room for a little bit?
I believe that's
right.
the plan.
You can either both make me an intelligence check, or one of you can make it with advantage to see how well your tinkering goes. If you have proficiency in sleight of hand, you may add that on top of your roll, but only if you have proficiency in sleight of hand.
I don't.
I do not either.
My intelligence is pretty good though.
Alright, make it with advantage. Take
Slay. And 18.
How long are you planning on, like, working in here for?
I think until someone comes and tells us that there's something else we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll say most of this is kind of like mapping out where you can take stuff. Because there's a lot of like, oh, we could take this out, and then be like, okay, but if we did that, we would have to like reroute this over here and like make these changes. So I'll say with 18, it's a lot of you standing in there going like measuring stuff and being like, okay, we would need to get like a couple feet of tubing to be able to make this work, but then we could take this whole section out. And so you've got like your solid plan in the place, and you have like the list of needed supplies for it. You haven't made any modifications yet, but you definitely know what to do.
Cool.
So with that, we are going to cut back over to where Reese and V are making Reese's resume. How's it going?
How is it going? I feel like everything that Reese writes down, they're kind of like I think they're on the same side of the table as V. And it's like, okay, but I don't know if I should add, I had a little bit of a gap here between, do I write that or do I exclude that? I don't really know what to do.
I think like in that situation, it's supposed to be like you're taking time to like improve your professional skills, like
right.
You were like experiencing things in the real world, that sort of thing. So it's like it's like a sabbatical.
It's true. That's right. Okay, cool. I like the way you think. That's so smart. Okay, so I'm gonna write that down. Sabbatical. Okay. Wait, I shouldn't write sabbatical, or it's like a sabbatical. Should I write the word sabbatical, or just think about it as a sabbatical?
I think you should write sabbatical. I feel like that's like kind of professional. I have
Got
only
it.
ever heard people use it. I've never been on one, but I feel like that's right.
Yeah, I agree with you. You're just writing it all down. And I think that's what probably Nova walks in on.
Yep. I was just saying, as you're here working on, like, okay, sabbatical, sounds good. Nova, you enter the inn to see V and Reese sitting together working on something.
Can I try to like sneak up behind them and look over before I say anything?
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Okay.
I believe I have alert.
Oof. Alright, let me see if I can surprise my wife at least.
Yeah.
Oh, that was actually a great fucking roll. Oh my god, wait, I have advantage because of my fucking cloak. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
That's okay, that one was worse. That's a dirty, nasty, slutty 20.
Dirty, nasty, slutty 20.
Yeah.
Does that surpass your passive perception?
It does. V is like highlighting
Nice.
stuff on like a cover letter and like adding like little stars in the corner and is like totally absorbed.
So fucking powerful. I'm gonna even if I notice Reese's like body language change, I'm just gonna kind of like lean over and put my chin on V's head and go, is somebody leaving the crew? I'm applying for a new. Sorry. Hi.
Hello,
Couldn't resist.
welcome back.
Thank you.
No, we're working on, and I think she'll like glance over to Reese and be like, a secret project?
No, I mean, I guess I could be honest about it. I'm making this for you, not like a gift. It's a resume.
like for the ship?
Yeah, for me,
Oh.
to be on the ship. I know. I think Reese kind of pulls the chair out and kind of stands up. And it's like, I know you guys have been very gracious with having me be on the ship with you guys, and we've never actually formally talked about it. And so I wanted to see if I could have a role on the ship for a while, make some money if that's okay with you. So
Yeah.
they turn around. Oh, yeah, you didn't even get.
I
to
mean,
see
I can like read the resume and like play
Oh.
the part if you want me to. Like, I didn't come
No,
prepared
I
with
mean-
any questions. I didn't know I was gonna be doing like what's a question? What do you think is one of your weaknesses that you'd like to work on? That's a lean into V. That's a question. Like people, I've never had like all my jobs have been like in criminal organizations. They don't really ask that kind. You got anything? Yeah.
I think that's so funny. I feel like Reese also. So they start answering. They go, you know what? I think one of the things I need to work on is I am really, really, really. Before I make moves, I like to make sure that my team is good with it. You know, making sure everybody else is good. And I think like taking up leadership positions is something I want to work into. And they look at V and they're like, that was good, right? Was that? So it's like back and forth of like Nova and Reese going to V being like, is that good? Like, I don't.
Every time Reese looks at V, Nova also looks at V. So it's like a very uncomfortable energy. I was gonna, look at V, looking back at Reese. Yeah, I mean that's good enough for me.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
I mean, like I don't think the rest of the crew. Here, wait, I'm gonna use my. Would you say I'm more than what is it like a mile away? Is that the homebrew thing? I think it's like a mile or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
We could say you're within a mile.
Cool. I'm just gonna like psychic link to Talia real quick. And I am linked to Honey as well, so I'll do it for both of them. Just go, hey, real quick, are we fine with Reese joining the crew? Like for real? Yeah.
Have they not already?
I don't know. I guess not. They made a resume.
Oh my god!
Was I supposed to make a resume?
No, you're fine. We'll talk
didn't
later.
make
Okay, gotta go. Thank you so much. Bye. Have fun. Yeah, you're good. Kind of hold out a hand. Welcome to the Copper Dawn Pirates.
Amazing. Great. They latch
Great
on
to-
and nice
Yeah.
firm grip. Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
Appreciate you
Yeah.
guys. Wow.
We have specifically like 2 roles. I don't know if you want like a title, but we could use like a bosun or like a gunner or like a master at arms, whatever the fuck. You can also just kind of like be here and not have a title if you want to do that. We're pretty like chill. here.
Yeah.
So
I if I could do like a kind of like a test trial in both
Sure.
of them, see how I feel, and then
Yeah.
I'll settle into one that I think might fit me best. I think that'd be great.
nice.
Awesome. Wow, man, I swear, I lost a lot of sleep stressing, worrying about
Oh, no.
asking you today. I did. You know, I almost like, you know, the first night I was here, I didn't sleep too well either. I actually had a really weird nightmare.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was really weird. It was like some seafoam guy image was like in my
Seafoam
dream.
guy.
Yeah, and it was like really weird. It was like flashes of memories. It wasn't even really like a dream. And it was really surreal. And I don't know, didn't sleep well that night. But last night too, I didn't sleep well either.
Well, was it like a guy made out of seafoam?
Yeah.
Or was it like the color seafoam?
No, it was like a guy made out of seafoam. Yeah.
I'm sure this doesn't ring any bells, but Mara, can I like, is there anything I can roll to see if this like, against all odds? Me and my
Yeah,
negative,
make-
fucking 2 intelligence? Negative
Do you
1.
think you would want to make a history, religion, or arcana check to see if you can think of anything? Your call.
I'm gonna be real with you. They're all a -1. So it's
Great.
really your choice.
I mean, what would Nova pick to think about? Like, what lane of thought? Like,
I think probably like history, in the sense that I think history is the closest to like at sea superstitious like tales, you know, that sailors would tell. So I guess
Sure.
a history. All right, listen,
absolutely, make a
D20.
history check.
Listen, the odds are against us, babe. So I would just love if we could like. Okay, here we go. Come on, big chunk. It's a
Oh, no.
4.
A 4?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Take my
Yeah.
inspiration.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'll roll my special Nova D20 in honor.
Aww.
Not a 4. 17.
Better.
You and me, Reed, we're an unstoppable team.
I'll give you this. You would know that often in sailor mythology, in sailor folklores, when beings like made of the sea show
Mhm.
up in dreams, especially, people tend to link that with a not in like ill omen, but like a warning that something dangerous could be coming. They see it as sort of like a message from the sea to be prepared. Something dangerous could happen. Often it's seen before like a storm, like a really bad storm at sea. But it's been known to precede all types of different dangers.
Okay. I think Nova's like brows kind of furrow in a little bit, and they go, I'm sorry, when did you have this dream?
The day you guys found me in the longboat. So it was like
Hmm.
my 4th day on the boat.
And if at any point I'm prying too much, please tell me to fuck off. Can I ask what the memories were? Is that, if you don't want to talk about it, it's okay.
No, it was nothing. It was nothing particular. It was just like throughout my life. It was nothing like very like impactful. It was just like I remember that. I remember scraping my knee on the ground that day. I remember, you know,
Yeah.
going to school. It was like random stuff, really. Some important, some not.
Okay. I just like I mean I'm sure it's fine, like we all have weird fucked up dreams. I just like sometimes they like sailors, and I've been at sea for like my whole life, and sometimes they say that's like a bad, like an ill omen, you know? Like the sea is trying to tell you to be prepared for something. And I mean, we, you know, this crew, like I'll warn you before there's a paperwork to sign, but before you sign the paperwork, like, you know, we don't always have the easiest time of things. We're kind of find our way into some interesting stuff more often than not.
Yeah.
Um
I've gathered that, and they kind of look at V, remembering what V told them earlier in the day.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm sure it's fine. Like, we're so excited to have you, and dreams are fucking weird. I had a dream once that I was just like a wombat having it just kind of flying. I don't even know if wombats fly.
No, yeah. I don't know if they do either. I can't even
really know what a
envision
wombat
it
is.
looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was fine.
Yeah.
So
okay. I think when it comes to the bad omens thing, that's a lot. But you know what? I have to say I like being around you guys because you do keep it interesting. Life's been kind of boring, which is why I do things like falling asleep on random people's boats. So, I don't mind trying to figure out what exactly this is. So,
yeah,
if you guys don't mind having me, the person who had the bad omen, well, then again, it did happen when I did meet you guys. So maybe you're right about that. Maybe it did come from you guys.
You know, who's to say?
Okay.
The nice thing is this isn't like a legally binding, like, don't like mutiny about it, you know, because that would just kind of be rude. But like, if at any point you feel like you should go, I think we'd all probably understand that. So
yeah, strategically,
but we
too,
like having
it makes sense to mutiny anyway, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. So no worries from here.
But welcome. We're very happy to have you.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Did we
that got kind of dark.
It did. It really did. I'm so sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Like, they both give each other like a little pats on the side.
Yeah.
But where's the rest of the crew? Do we want to?
Oh, they're on the ship. I don't know if did we want to head back there and kind of meet up. Oh, also, I'm gonna. Yeah, I can't psychic link with Reese, so I'm just gonna like lean in really close and go. By the way, I don't know. I James, I'm not gonna whisper because I'll cough. But Nova's whispering. When I was walking in, there was like this person saying they saw like dragons flying around.
Ooh.
But then other people said they didn't. So maybe we should just like keep an eye out.
Yeah.
For that one.
Sure.
Probably fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If we're lucky, maybe that's the omen, and we don't have.
Maybe it'd be nice to get it out of the way, just like real quick, you know.
Real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Keep an eye out for dragons. Cool. Easy enough. The rest of them. Do we want to go and meet up with the rest?
Yeah. I think it's a good idea. V, did you get something to eat? Did you have a good morning? Sorry, I like snuck out.
It's all good. Me and Reese, we bonded. We had like a professional workshop together. It was great.
Nice. This is a great resume. Like, what do I do with the resume after you've been hired? Do I like keep it forever as a souvenir, or do I like return it to you if you leave? What's the deal?
Typically, people file them, like save them. You know,
file.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. But if you wanted to keep it as a souvenir, you could. I don't know.
I'll file it
or something.
I'm gonna file it. I'm just gonna fold it up.
If you did frame it, I'd feel special. But
I'm gonna stick it in a pocket. It's been filed. We filed it.
Great system. I love it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Anyway.
Yep.
Perfect. And the three of you can head back to the Copper Dawn. Easy enough journey. When you get there, you find Honey and Talia in the engine room.
No, wait. When they get there,
yeah,
they find Honey and Talia on the deck of the ship with a shittily made banner of like a bunch of different pieces of paper that have been like taped together that says like "Welcome to the crew" in a parentheses officially Reese, and it's like tied to the deck. And I think they like blew up balloons, and they're just kind of like standing there.
As soon as Reese steps on the ship, Talia like thaumaturgies the sound of like applause.
Yay! Well,
Reese accidentally pulls out a dagger because they're so freaked out. Like,
whoa! Oh, wait, no, it's us.
Okay.
Oh wow! Sorry. Hi.
Welcome to the crew officially.
Thank you. Oh my god!
I have a gift.
This is so
I have
nice.
a gift for you.
You didn't have to do that. A gift.
I had already purchased it.
Okay. Well,
bag and hand you a necklace, and now you match with us. And it is the amulet of proof against detection and location. So it requires attunement. It's on D&D Beyond, but when you're attuned to it, you can't be found through divination magic.
Oh my god!
I had an extra, so here you go.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
of course.
I love it. Thank you. I think they go in immediately for a hug. And then
Awkward bro pat.
yeah. And then same thing for Talia. No, I appreciate you guys.
Talia gives the full like excited bear hug and is just
Yeah.
like, it's just nice to have new people.
Yeah.
Last time I missed it when the new person got here, so this time is like actually.
I mean, you didn't really miss much. I just kind of showed up and then didn't leave. So, you know.
It's kind of that's kind of everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate this. This is really really nice.
Of course.
How long did this take? This is like really good. And they start like pulling on the little paper rings.
Don't. Yeah.
It's a little.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Sorry.
Yeah, structural integrity is not quite where
Okay.
we'd
Not
like it
our,
to be.
not our strong suit right now.
Got it. I can imagine. It was very quick. Y'all put that together. I just got hired, so it's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you guys. I think we I mean, I know that I ate. I don't know about everybody else. Did you guys eat?
I had some bacon.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If I can, while we're talking about ship business, we're talking a lot about like ship roles and stuff, and I feel like maybe it's a good time to do this. I'll kind of look at Honey and go, I know that you've kind of been around for a long time, and I don't think we've ever given you a title. But if there's anyone I'd trust to help us find our way, it's you. So I was just wondering, do you want to be our navigator? No, like literally no pressure. You don't have to have a title to like be here. But I just I thought it might be kind of cool, like if you were the navigator, because like, it's a really important role on the ship. I'm just gonna ramble.
Yeah, but yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, okay, nice, sick dude.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Like bro handshake. Like pull in for the like slap on the back. Nice. Okay.
Cool.
Sick.
Cool. Awesome.
Cool. So, you guys see any fucking dragons?
What?
Did you see any dragons?
I didn't, but when I was walking back,
did you
there was
see them,
like.
or did you imagine them, Nova?
Okay, first of
Did
all,
you
I didn't
imagine
fucking do
dragons?
either.
Get the fuck out of this call, Diana.
I hate it here. When I was like walking back, there was like it was like weird. There were these like guys talking, and one of them was talking about this other guy who'd like seen a dragon, and the other guy was like, he probably didn't see a dragon, and they were like, no, but like remember that one time he saw like I think there were gophers, and then there like were gophers. So I don't know. It sounds like maybe there's like some kind of dragon shit going on, but I haven't seen anything.
In the Astral Sea, or like just out and
I
about?
couldn't tell you. They said flying overhead.
Oh, shit.
But I also met this like really sick dude named Xander, who's part of the wait, I wrote it down. Hang on. The Watery Vines, all druid pirate crew, fucking sick people. He said he didn't see anything. So
I mean,
yeah.
Well, we haven't seen anything, but we can keep an eye
Nice.
out.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, sailors talk,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They sure do.
It's right.
probably.
So that's right. Like, what are the odds?
Yeah.
Probably high, but
Plus, like, sometimes dragons are just like guys,
Yeah.
yeah.
Probably just like a guy. If I was a dragon, I'd be a pirate.
So true.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Do we want to like join a guild?
Yeah, probably. So Talia and I were talking a little this morning to kind of catch the group up. And we sort of came to the conclusion that maybe the Crimson Blades are a good way forward, depending on how everyone else feels, as long as when we negotiate a contract, specifically say that there has to be if we don't like what's happening, we get to leave scot-free escape clause. I don't know how everyone's feeling about that. I know there was some kind of big feelings yesterday, but
yeah.
That is a good thing to put in there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and it's only one job a year.
Yeah.
So it's not that much.
And we get that library, which I'd love to. I think there's
You want to look at the library?
Listen, if we've ever needed a weird magical secret library. Also, I spent a lot of time in the archives before. I think libraries are neat.
Okay.
I should probably spend more time in one if we're being honest.
Wow, I would love to go look at that library.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So we're all feeling all right with Crimson Blades as long as we have an escape clause, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reese, how are you feeling about the Crimson Blades after your evening?
It's a good guild. It's a good guild.
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it a good guild? Is it a good
Would you
guild? or is it
say
like a
you're
really good
interested
guild?
in the guild moving forward? You want to
I mean,
spend more
there's-
time with the guild?
We're gonna.
If I wasn't interested, I wouldn't. Oh gosh, I can't talk about it in like an analogy kind of thing. If I wasn't interested in the ask, I wouldn't have asked them, right? So
Yeah.
it's just like
So
I yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested. It's gotta make sure interests, just see where interests align, I guess, or what my interest is leaning towards, I guess. It's towards them, but like, what's the route? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, probably a very busy pirate king. You have a lot of stuff going on. So I think the
Right.
route is wherever you can meet in the middle of your path, like a little crossroads, And that crossroad can be as long or as short as you would like it to be.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Slay.
Right. I feel like they're just
Right.
literally in their head, just like spinning over all of it. Like, yeah, sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go check in with them.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Well, put my pin back on.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, Talia, where's your pin? I haven't seen you wearing it.
Just it doesn't really feel like it goes with the outfit, and
mhm.
also I lost it almost immediately.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Insight
bummer.
check.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not even gonna insight check it.
Please feel free.
11.
Let me roll deception, I guess. Oh, 6.
Nestle! Yeah!
Yeah, no, she did lose it. And it's kind of a little bit sheepish and embarrassed by whatever actually happened to the pin.
Can I... Let me look at my abilities. I know that this isn't how this works, but can it work like this anyway? Can I use magical tinkering to just like make a pin look like the pin?
I'll meet you in the middle.
Imbue a tiny non-magical object with the magical property of your choice. And I want the magical property to be that it looks like something else.
All right, so you can. Yeah, I'll say that you can like imbue it with like a minor illusion that makes it look like
Yeah.
it's the other pin. Perfect.
And I
yeah,
will.
that's fine.
It will so awkwardly go to pin it on Talia. Just like hands shaking a little bit.
Oh my
there
god, you
go.
have an extra?
Yep.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hopefully I won't.
Oh my god,
I'm
guys,
not
it's
gonna
be
lose this
real.
one.
It's be real.
Oh my god,
It's gotta be real.
It's gotta be real.
I gotta be real.
God.
Can I roll
Chat,
perception
smile.
to see if Reese catches how Honey is shaking? Reese has yet to
Real
catch
going on.
the vibes here.
Yes, please.
Everybody's got to do a midstream be real, baby.
Okay.
Chat, if you're be reeling, I hope we're in your be real.
Yeah.
They got a 24.
Yeah, there's something happening there.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Right. They just kind of raise a little bit of eyebrow watching Honey's hand shake so viciously, and they're like, okay, all right.
I think to make this more gay, just kind of like catch Honey's hand and be like, "Are you cold? I have my gloves if you want. They're pretty thick. They're kind of for engineering. They're not really meant for warmth, but they are pretty warm. Here, you can heat them up. And actually, these are actually a magical item, and I can in fact heat them up. So I'm gonna just kind of it's like a little hand warmer.
Thank you.
Nova's just gonna stare at V like I'm looking into the camera on The Office.
Reese is literally in the back, just like.
Anyway, let's go to the Crimson Blades.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Very important question. Are you taking the animals? Are you leaving them? During this conversation, Scratch had come. You were all, kind of sitting in a circle. Scratch had come and just like sat in the middle of the circle, to absorb all of the attention. But yeah. What pets are coming?
Copper.
We'll leave Dawn in charge of the pets again.
All right.
Kiwi's with Reese though, in like the back of their little cloak.
I'm so glad that my one of my infusions is just a magical pet sitter.
I love to see it.
Thank God.
All right. Yeah, you can get the pets all squared
I
away.
am gonna give Checkmate some scritches before we go though.
Checkmate is full body wiggles as you give the scritches. Scratch does kind of like sit by like the plank of the ship and whine a little bit and like look out and look back at you all.
Question.
You can come, Scratch.
Answer James.
Just really quick, because I stole breakfast canonically. Could I have like stolen a little extra like breakfast sausage as a treat?
Absolutely.
Can I toss it at him?
Absolutely. Scratch jumps in the air. Let's see if he catches it in his mouth. Let's make it a
Come on,
acrobatic check
Scratch.
for
Can I
Scratch.
give that? Can I
You
give
can
the
do it.
help action by throwing it so good?
He rolled pretty good, so he
Good.
just
Okay.
catches it in the air and does the like dog.
Scratch, do you
No,
want to
doggy.
come?
Scratch looks at you and looks back outside and like make a quick insight check on this dog.
We'll make a dog insight check.
Yep.
A dinsight check, if you will.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep.
19.
He just has to pee real bad.
Oh, babe.
Oh, dude, there's like a whole. Come this way. I'll like usher him into the greenhouse.
He like looks and he kind of like looks at you and looks back out the door.
Oh my gosh, yeah, come on. I'll open
Trots-
the door so he could go outside.
Perfect. Goes out, does
feel
his
like-
business, come back on.
In the way that like there are some cats that are outdoor cats, I feel like Scratch is an outdoor dog.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to pee in the greenhouse. Like he'll do it if he has to, but he prefers to pee outside.
That's so valid.
No,
Okay, but Scratch, now that you've peed, do you want to come?
wags the tail a little bit.
All right, Scratch is coming.
Nice.
All right.
That's my guy.
All right. And so finally, you do set off. You know the way. It's a pretty easy walk to make it to the guild halls. I'll say it takes a little bit longer because Scratch stops every 5 seconds to smell something, and is just taking his little time moseying about. Just so excited. And you do get stopped often by people who are like, "Can I pet your dog?" And Scratch instantly just goes up to them and like preeds a little bit. Does Scratch have his pirate hat on? You all got pirate hats.
Yeah,
Of course he
Perfect.
does.
So he has his beautiful pirate hat on. Scratch looks like the proudest dog that has ever lived. He's just like prancing. He's taking his sweet time. Scratch is the time of his life. But eventually, you all make it to the guild halls. Standing outside, no turning back. Are you ready?
Let's fucking do it.
Alright. Now head on in to the Crimson Blades. As you enter, same entryway you saw before. There's like nobody in the entrance room when you enter, but there's like a little desk with a bell. Can go up and tap, and door opens and the asp strolls out. Ah, good to see you all back.
Hey, good morning. like very much resisting the urge to just turn and look at Reese, but I'm like very clearly doing so. Hey, so we gave it a lot of thought, talked it over, and I think we'd like to join if you're still looking.
Absolutely. I was afraid you'd come here with bad news. She says that as kind of slide over to Reese and slide back.
Reese is smiling at them. Like they're very much like they see the asp and they're very much like, whoa. Like they're not yeah.
One quick thing, we were hoping to add a little clause in the contract, if that's fine.
Of course, we can negotiate as you wish. Some things stand like a fee,
Sure.
and you having to take at least one job, but most
Right.
is negotiable.
Just kind of big, this seems like a very upstanding guild. We're very honored and excited to be a part of it. We've also been burned in the past. So we just, if it's possible, would like to add a little clause that if at any point we get little, kind of like looks back towards the group, searching for words, just uncomfortable with the direction, that we can kind of part ways with whatever needs to be done on both sides and walk away scot-free. Just in case.
I see, so you want to be able to leave the guild at any time no questions asked?
If necessary, yeah.
Right. I suppose we can work something like that in. We've done this in the past, and I believe our policy is that you send a letter through the mail jugs letting us know that you plan to leave, and we ask that you wait until you receive some sort of acknowledgement from us that we understand that you are leaving. We're not going to try and keep you, but just acknowledge that we are parting ways so we can get paperwork on our end, so then if you do end up, I don't know, doing something absolutely wild, it's not on us anymore, and we have proof of the dates and all that.
Yeah, kind of look back towards the group. Yeah,
Sounds
Great.
good.
great.
Well,
Thank you.
I will, of course, yes, I'm delighted to have you all, and kind of goes around and shakes hands. Hand lingers a little bit longer with you, Reese.
Yeah.
Well, please. Actually, how about I just bring you right to my office, and we can all sit in there while I get the paperwork all joined, and you will
Great.
actually be able to get a tour of the guild hall that way.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes. Right this way. And leads you through the door she came out of. And the guild hall is beautiful, but it's not as like ostentatious as you would think like someplace that like a pirate king spent a lot of time would be. It's very like simple paneling on the walls. There's some like portraits of like founding members of the guild on the walls. There's a couple like conference room things, and then there are, you notice, a hallway that's just full of doors that lead to like sleeping quarters and all of that, but takes you up to the top floor where it's like just kind of like administrative offices and whatnot, and leads you in. Their office is a beautiful comfy office, just lined with like maps of all kinds on the walls, and then they have like a big case that just has like rolled up maps inside of it. A huge ornate desk. They have like a faux kind of fireplace thing where some like fake magic flame is in it. You know, there's no like real chimney to it. It's just for ambiance. And there's a couple chairs scattered throughout that you can all pull in front of the desk, and please have a seat. I'm going to get those contracts amended, and I will be right back. Can I interest you all in any tea or coffee or snacks?
Coffee would be great.
Yeah, same.
Coffee, of course. Sure. I'll just bring in a little cream and sugar, and you can all make it to your own. Perfect. Right. And exits the room and leaves you all there in their office.
Holy shit, this place is cool.
Yeah, those is.
Dude.
I think kind of like when you first go to your new friend's house and you're like looking at all of their stuff, I think Reese immediately just gets up and is like, who is this person?
Yeah, Talia's exactly. Like, okay, this is really fucking cool.
And just starts looking through, like looking, just trying to see anything
just
cool.
being very careful not to like touch anything, but just like.
Absolutely. I dropped my headphone. Give me a second. Absolutely. Also, very sorry if my volume gets irregular. I blew my nose and popped my ears, and I cannot hear correctly.
Oh no.
The worst, but also the best.
But it's like, I can't. So I'm already bad at modulating my volume, and it's probably gonna get wild, because I cannot hear it. Alright. Oop, this ear popped. As we, anybody who wants to, make me a perception check. If there's anything specific you're looking for, let me know, and we can make that an investigation.
I want to look at the maps. I want to get a feel for the maps, see what's going on with them.
Absolutely. Make me a check.
I'm rolling so hot today.
Oh,
Like, I don't know
hell yeah.
what's happening.
Go for you.
26 investigation.
Hell yeah.
25 perception.
Hell yeah.
At 16 perception.
Alright.
dirty 20 perception.
A dirty,
Hell yeah.
slutty, nasty.
Slutty, the being
Dirty,
20
nasty.
contributed was whore-like. Okay.
V, did you make any checks?
I did not, but now I kind of want to.
Go for it.
Do it. That's
Count.
my wife.
All right. Yeah. 8.
Okay. You are so dear to me.
What did you roll? Sorry, I coughed and didn't hear it.
8.
8. Solid. Everybody but V.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. V, actually, you notice that, like, the chair you're sitting in is, like, the comfiest, like, office-type chair you'll have ever sat in. Like, it looks like just a stereotypical chair that you would go sit in front of anybody's desk, but it's got, like, some lumbar support. It's a cushy seat.
Oh.
Your tailbone isn't, like, smashed into the wood bottom. Like, it's a good chair.
Slay. And I assumed my modifier. It's not. So it's actually a 7. So the chair is, like, just a little bit less comfy.
Yeah. It's like if it was just a little bit, the back was a little bit lower or higher, it'd be the perfect back cracking chair, but it's like just at the wrong height to like get a good, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody else. We'll do, for my friends who made perception checks, as you look around, you notice that there's some like kind of a layer of dust on like the rolled up maps in the case. It looks like as you're looking around, the only place that like really gets used here is the desk, and even then it doesn't look like it is super used often. It seems like, you know, this is just a place where, you know, the ASP stops and regroups for a little bit before going on their way. I will say you notice that there are like 2 versions of all of the maps, and one of them is like pre-shattering and one of them is post-shattering. So it's like maps of the area before the shattering happened and maps of the area after. And the ones that are pre, some of them look really old and antique, and those ones are kind of behind like glass case. But some of them look like they are really new, like copies of these old antique maps from before the shattering. I think what would be most noticeable is there's one system that looks really normal pre-shattering, and then after there's like a bunch of small planets all kind of swirling around each other. Like most of the systems look pretty similar. There might be a little bit of change in these maps between pre and post shattering, but that's something that you will notice. Reese, that probably wouldn't stand out to you because you know what the shattering actually is. But I will say with your 16, I think you notice that, like, on their desk is a tiny little notebook that looks like it may or may not be a diary, if you want to peruse.
I don't think Reese would. I think they would
All right.
note it, but I don't think they would open it.
Perfect.
Thank you, though.
Mm-hmm. Honey, with your investigation check, I think you would see, on these maps, there's a little post-it note next to one of them, and it just says, Maker's Mark, ? Ghost Town, ? Underlined. And it's next to one map in particular, and you see that there are just some, like, random circles in a couple places, and you can see the faint lines where, like, circles have been erased, but some of them are still around, and it's this map particularly.
This map?
It's a map of Vortis.
Can I write down on my little journal? Like, make a crude sketch of it with my cartographer's tool?
Absolutely. Make me just a quick sleight of hand check. Add your proficiency bonus to it.
Yes, I would love to do that.
Mm-hmm.
26.
All right. Yeah, you have a pretty comparable map. Yours is a little bit more, rushed, but you have a pretty comparable map that you can circle the same areas on if you wish.
Can I ask a quick question?
Absolutely.
I was kind of looking more like, I forgot to say it, but like desk area. It's just with my 25. Did I pick up anything funky about the desk? Seem like there's any like secret anything or digital papers?
Yeah, I think you notice that the desk, like, the drawers go all the way to the ground, but the bottom drawer and the ground, there's like 3 inches of space where it seems like if you pulled the drawer out all the way, there would be like a small area between the ground and the bottom of the drawer where you could store things. And it seems like one of them, the drawer has been pulled out a lot more.
Okay, thank you. I'm not gonna pull it out, but just putting that in the old files.
Absolutely, filing it away for later.
Fuck yeah.
At about this time, you hear the footsteps coming down the hallway of the Asp. Can all kind of scurry. Yeah.
I feel like Reese doesn't sit down though. I feel like they're like pointedly just like still looking at stuff.
Do you want pretty maps?
Pretty maps. And the you see the ones with the pre-shattering, post-shattering? That's really dope.
Yeah.
That's kind of up. Do that.
The door opens. Thank you for your patience. Is holding like just a stack of parchment. Right, I don't have a lot of desk space, so we can all kind of take turns. Hands one to you, Nova, and goes, if you want to read it over and make sure that your clause is worded correctly, please let me know.
Peer over Nova's shoulder to read it with them.
Can I try to subtly cast Detect Magic to see if there is any magical anything on this contract? And also just like in the room.
Yeah, make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Can I try to help that by reading this contract out loud to cover any like noises that tell you to make?
Absolutely, make your sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay, what do I add to that? It's a +0, so
oh, babe.
We're rolling, but it's okay, James. I'm rolling with the d20. You got me, so.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's a 6. It was a 6 and a 1, baby.
Incredible.
Whoop.
You're like trying to subtly cast Dispel Magic, and Nova's reading this out loud, and Nova like stops to take a breath right as you like amp up the volume just a little bit to like get the last oomph in there. So it's like quiet for a second.
Hey, Dave, you okay? Oh no,
By
are you sick
signing
again?
this contract, you can expect.
I can assure you there's no magic in this. It's just a normal contract. And indeed, as the spell goes off, they're normal paper. A couple things in the room glow, and I will say the post-shattering maps all glow, and you get the sense that these maps are enchanted to change as the movements of the planets change. So as they go around their orbit, the map mirrors that. So there's an accurate depiction of where each of these planets are at each given time.
That fucks.
That fucks so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Brain is huge, Mara.
Thank you.
I think at this point, Talia's not even trying to hide that she's just looking around and is like, oh, that's so cool.
Oh,
Just using
yes.
the enchantment for that. Yeah. That's really
Yes,
smart. I wouldn't have thought of that.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's... I'm not going to lie to you, it's pretty pricey, but I think it's worth it to be able to, know where everything actually is and not have to get, 8 different maps for each, system.
Yeah.
A contract. All good.
Can I just take a quick insight check to see if I feel like there's anything in here that they're like
I would
the wording
love
is trying to cover?
be helping with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Make me an
Cool.
insight check with advantages.
I would love to do that. That's a nat 20, baby.
yeah.
You and me, James.
We're fucking unstoppable.
Killing
I think it's karma because we're so sick.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because we all left with just the worst case of the common cold ever recorded in history. And I'm not even being over dramatic.
No.
No, as you everything seems pretty above board. You get the sense that if a guild was trying to get one over on them, it would not be one of the top 3 most popular guilds.
Sure.
There is an amendment written in that's exactly what you had agreed upon previously, but every other term it's really fancily worded, but yes, it is saying what you have already agreed on, how much you pay a year, what the benefits are, you take 1 job a year, all of that. With your nat 20, I will say there is a little clause about grounds for dismissal from the guild that you had not talked about before. Most of it is if you do not take the minimum of 1 job a year, you will have to take 2 the next year that are assigned to you, and if you do not take that, you're dismissed from the guild. And also if you harm a pirate king in any way, automatic dismissal from the guild. And then there's some the guild has a right to remove you under any grounds by majority vote from all other guild members.
Okay.
So if you do something terrible, the guild has a right to vote on kicking you out, basically.
Cool. Let me write that down real quick.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Guild can majority vote you out. I'll kind of look at the others and seems above board to me.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Great. Do I just sign or what's the deal? That's 2. Yes.
Yeah, you sign, and then there's 1 copy for everybody else to sign. So kind of hands them out.
Yeah, I'll sign first.
Honey, waits for a moment and then looks at Nova and then kind of leans in. What name am I supposed to sign?
I think probably just whichever one feels the most your identity in this what you would consider the most legally binding,
We'll sign Honey.
I think that Talia starts to sign it with the wrong name twice and then has to cross it out and then signs the right one.
It tries to sign it as Zenova's
Just
answer.
Perfect. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much. I assume V and Reese, you also sign.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Um,
Reese signs, and like immediately as they hand the paper, they sign it and immediately just slide it over, just like keeping as much eye contact with them as possible and being like, all right, here, like no questions asked.
Perfect. Well, may I be the first to extend a very warm welcome to the Crimson Blades. I will take your fee now, if that is all right, for the year. As we're already halfway through, it is half. We'll just do half, and then when the year comes to pay your dues, then you will pay the full. But we're not going to make you pay your full dues without a full year's worth of assistance.
So half is 55. I will take it out of the party fund.
Thank you.
Great. Well, welcome. We're delighted to have you. If you want to head down, just like outside of the guilds, there's a big fenced-in little area. There's a big like job board where people will post jobs. If you want to go, take a look and let us know.
Yeah,
Sure.
and
That's great.
you said that you guys had like a crazy magical library. Yeah, love to look over that if that's possible. Yeah,
Absolutely. They do require a pass. So let me get those sent for, and I will leave them
Thank
at
you.
the front desk for you.
Thank you so much.
Of course. All right. Kind of stands up from the desk, reaches their hand to shake all of yours, and you know where to find me, and kind of winks at Reese.
I think Reese is probably the last person that they shake hands with. And Reese doesn't let go of their hand, and they say, you know, where to find me. And I said, yeah, actually, we never talked about when, though.
I'm gonna start ushering the rest of the group out.
We'll quickly leave.
As you're ushering the group out, somebody comes running down the hallway towards you. And like skids through and like finds like the asp and you still holding hands and goes, the asp, there's 2 dragons just outside. And that is where we're gonna take a little break. So we'll see you back here in like 10 to 15 minutes.
Cool. See,
Get a snack, get some water, and we're gonna see what's up about some dragons
Probably
outside
normal.
in just a little bit. Mwah! See you soon. And welcome back. Where we left our heroes, I hope you had a great break. We're gonna fight some dragons about it. I gotta put my bangs in sport mode. Where we left off, our heroes were in an office. Reese and the S were having a little moment, and then some random guy came in and yelled that there are dragons outside. What are y'all doing?
I would like to bonus action. No, I would like to use an action to trigger Mantle of Starlight.
All right, hell yeah.
I would also like to use an action to summon my packed weapon. I'm gonna summon it as my great axe.
Hell yeah.
I will Twilight Sanctuary the fuck out of this.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I think we're running outside as soon as everybody's done their little preparatory action.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Reese,
also gonna just as we're
ahead.
running, I'm gonna invoke my Crimson Right to do lightning damage on my crossbow.
So sorry. Quick question. How long
Yeah.
approximately would it take us to run out there right now?
Like 20 seconds if you're booking it.
Okay, so it's not like we don't have to like go down the stairs and like.
No, you just gotta.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you do, but we're. It won't take you like a minute. Like you're chugging.
Okay.
I think Reese sees everybody like prepping and like heading out, and they're like, "Okay, we'll finish this later." And they give them like a kiss on the hand, and start going out the door. And I feel like they're like slowly backing away, and then once they hit the bridge of the door, they turn and they start running after everybody.
Nice. As you are like slowly backing away, you watch as the ass goes, "Right, see you down there," and snaps their fingers and just like disappears.
Nice.
And they take
God,
things
I
with
love
them. They start like trying to
women.
run as fast as they can.
Perfect. And you all book it, and
You think I have time for one more bonus action as we're running?
sure.
Okay. I'm gonna use it to be gay if that makes you feel better.
Yeah, always
Okay.
love bonus actions for being gay.
I'm gonna place a hand on Talia's shoulder as we're running and cast Sanctuary. So for the next minute, anyone who targets you with an attack or harmful spell has to make a wisdom save first. And just kind of pat you on the shoulder and be like, "It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be okay."
Yeah, it's gonna be totally fine. And then 1 minute. I have another fucking. I was gonna be gay too. I can't find it. Never mind. I'll be. If it comes up, I'll be gay later. No, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of reach and touch the hand and give you a vigilant blessing so you get advantage on your next initiative roll.
Slay! Thank you.
You're gonna be fine too.
Yeah, everything's fine. Cool.
Can I also? I just take Kiwi and put Kiwi underneath Sparky's hat, just so that Kiwi's not in battle with me.
Underneath Scratch's hat.
Scratch's hat. Excuse me, I said Sparky. Scratch's hat. Yes.
It's all good. It's like, did we get another pet? Oh my god. Okay, great.
We gotta go
Scratch's
find
hat.
Sparky.
Scratch kind of looks like crosses his eyes a little bit to look at the snake, and then you just put the hat over, and he's like, "What?" And just kind of like goes and lays down by the fake fire to let you all go do what you're gonna do. As you run out, through the windows, you see kind of perched in front of the gates are two young dragons, one red and one gold. Both are just kind of like looking around. There are like already people like running out of the guilds, and like as you are in the entryway, like people are kind of pouring out. Word has spread that dragons are everywhere, or that there are two dragons outside, excuse me, and so people are kind of coming over being like, "Dragon, did anybody see them come in? Anybody know why they're here? What's going on? I heard there was a dragon." Like all of this stuff going on, and just chaos, and you kind of get swept up in the crowd as you go outside, and there are indeed these two dragons kind of like sitting, looking at you all, and they kind of like cock their heads as they watch you come out, kind of like whip their big necks around, and are just sit and kind of look like they are braced for something.
I don't think we should make the first move.
Perception? Can we kind of maybe see what they're looking for? Like what they're waiting for?
Yeah, make a quick perception check.
I got a nat 20.
Slay!
Hell yeah.
Wow. For a total, where are you at perception? For a total of 28.
Hell yeah. With your nat 20, you get the sense that they're waiting for the go-ahead from somebody. Like, they're waiting to be told, go.
I think Reese kind of leans towards Nova and goes, it looks like they're waiting for a command.
Can I, hearing that and kind of like looking in the direction that like their eyes are probably moving, can I try to get a sense of like whether I think they are waiting for like somebody they can see or hear to give one, or if it feels like something they're like waiting for in here? Did that make sense?
Make me an insight check, I would say, yeah.
Okay.
See if you can kind of read what's going on.
Okay, that's a 15.
15. I think you do get the sense that the two of them are communicating, like, in each other's heads. So it's probably more than likely that they're waiting from, like, a signal that they would hear, like, telepathically or psychically, rather than, like, somebody to yell, "Get him!"
Sure. Okay. How much, like, the space that we're in right now, like, is it a bunch of, like, pirate people kind of, like, cramped together? Like, what's the movability like?
So right now you are still, like, inside this main gate, and most of the pirates are still, like, standing behind the gate. The gate doors are, like, open. So there's, like, people have kind of come out and stopped. So, like, you're all kind of, like, packed in against there, but there's, like, a good, like, 60 feet before you'd be, like, up in the dragon's business. And, like, outside of the gate, the streets are empty. People who saw the dragon just, like, turned around and left, and they're like, we're gonna let the pirate guild deal with this one. And so, like, all the pirates are kind of, like, in a semicircle thing inside of the gates.
Okay. And in terms of, like, just for my own brain to visualize, like, the gates, not in the front, but kind of on the sides, like, how climbable is that? To get out of this big, shall we say, hypothetically breath weapon cone ready clump of people?
The gates are each, like, 10 feet high. There are some, like, they're not just, like, straight metal bars. There's some, like, ornate kind of stuff that could help you climb up. But, you know, it's 10 feet, so it'll be a little bit of a doozy to get up there.
Did you say these are adult dragons or young dragons?
Young. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you fight two adult dragons.
Thank you. I'm gonna lean in to Reese and say, and while I'm saying it out loud to Reese, I'm gonna say it psychically to the rest of the party. We need to get out of this clump. I think we can make it over that fence. And I'm gonna flip my hood up so people have disadvantage to see me. And I'm gonna start trying to lead the group to the side, closer towards the fence at least.
All right.
Reese does the same thing because they also have a cloak that causes disadvantage as well, and tries to mimic them as well, leaving.
Oh, I have a cloak. I'm just vibing.
I love you so much for it.
Trying to be so sneaky.
Yeah, everybody roll me a stealth check as you go.
Would I have time to cast Without a Trace?
Yeah.
Slay.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that.
Well, everybody add 10 to your roll.
Thank fuck.
My God.
Because I have advantage and I still rolled like shit. Okay. 17.
17.
Also 17.
Nice.
Also 17.
25.
25. Dirty 20. Nasty dirty 20.
33.
Nice.
Woo!
That's our road.
Hell yes! With your insanely high stealth roll and your previous nat 20, as you all kind of like try and sneak through this crowd, Reese, you see the red dragons, like, eyes just kind of like follow your movement a little bit, like loses you in the crowd, but was like keeping an eye on the group of you until you kind of dipped.
Oh.
I don't care for that one bit.
Am
Interesting.
I able to see Nova? What did Nova roll?
17.
17. Do I have to like roll perception to see if I could like keep track of Nova or like?
I mean,
I'll say that since, yeah, you're all kind of in a clump moving together, I'll say you know where each other are. That's fine.
Okay. If they're close by, I would love to whisper to them that it's keeping an eye on us.
Okay. I will relay that with Psychic Link to the rest of the party. I don't know why, but it's keeping an eye on us specifically, is what Reese just said.
Weird.
Also Psychic Link again to just the three of them, unfortunately. I would love to level up and talk to the whole party someday. Something's gonna happen.
Thank you very much, Mickey Mouse.
You're welcome. I'll say to the group, I think I can get myself and one other person out onto the empty street if we'd like to do that.
I can get me and someone else over the fence.
Okay. Who's really good at climbing? Because that leaves one less.
I can turn into an animal. I can fly.
Okay.
Not very good at climbing.
It's okay, honey. I got you.
All right. I'll kind of lean into Reese and go, hey, you want to get a better vantage point?
Yeah, I can climb.
Do you want to climb, or I can?
Oh,
It's up to you.
No, I mean if you got something you can do, let's do it.
I can do something. I'll lean into V and I'll kind of just like kiss them very quickly. I'll say, you be safe. Yeah.
So safe. Never done anything dangerous
Cool.
my whole life.
Okay. And I'll hold out a hand to Reese and I will dimension door us to. Is there like a? I mean, here's the thing. James am bad at visualizing spaces, so I would just like to dimension door us probably somewhere in the like behind the dragons a little bit, not super close, but close enough that we can get into melee if we need to. Preferably in like a shadowed corner if we can, but if not, that is what it is.
Yeah, I'll say with your previous stealth rolls, we'll just kind of keep them. You're able to like get into like sort of next to the dragons, but like under a little awning kind of thing, so like their line of sight can't see you unless they like scooped their heads down.
Nice, thank you.
I know. Look
We're
at Talia.
hiding.
What's the plan?
Oh, I can fly. So
But what about me?
I'll scoop.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Let's go.
I will, Steps of Night. Oh god, Twilight Clerics are so cool. Give myself a flying speed equal to my walking speed for 1 minute, and we're going up and over the fence, right team? That's the plan, that's the vibe? Yeah? Okay, cool. And then just kind of sticking as close to it as possible, as casually as one can fly in the air, as sneakily as one can do that over the fence, I will do that.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I don't know, I've just been able to do it since I got here.
That's awesome. I wish I could
It's
fly.
so awesome. You can fly.
Oh.
Just ask me anytime.
Okay. Thanks.
And with that, you kind of land under the awning. V, what are you doing?
I think V will use Wild Shape to turn into a regular owl. I feel like a giant owl will be a large target. So she'll just be a regular owl, kind of like up and over.
Hell yeah, you swoop and make it. You are all together outside. You watch as the asp kind of like moves along and is going through and kind of like you hear like, right, anybody with ranged weapons, get up, open the windows, get in any of the guild houses, get elevated, see if you can go from there. Everybody else spread out. We do not want to be all clumped together. And is kind of like giving orders to people. A couple people who look like captains of ships kind of come up from other guilds to like talk and strategize. it seems like no matter what people's guild affiliation is, they're like, oh, a pirate king, great, we're listening to whatever they say. As like people are kind of getting set up in different areas, and the dragons are just watching. And as you are here under this awning, you can hear their breath coming out of their nostrils in huffs. Just every once in a while, there's a little snort. They're just watching and waiting. And then the gold one takes a deep inhale, reels back its head, and lets out the most earth-shattering, bone-chilling roar you have ever heard in your life. The red one joins in this weird, discordant, almost howl, this guttural roar that seems to shake the window panes and the buildings all around you. Some of little pebbles on the ground almost jump up at just the ferocity of this sound coming together. It seems these dragons have got the go-ahead, and they start to march forward. Everybody, roll initiative.
Reed, remember you have advantage.
Thank you.
Mara, that was a really cool description. I just have to say while we're rolling.
That was fucking sick.
Wow.
I am
I
afraid.
like dragons. All right. Hello? Oh, it's on a coaster. That's why they're all cocked. Okay. Nice. 25 to 20.
21.
20.
I have a question.
What's up?
So I have Rakish Audacity. That's another +2 on top of my initiative. Or is
D&D Beyond should add it already.
Add it already.
Yeah.
Okay, then cool. So then that's a 26.
Woo!
Hell
right.
yeah.
That's our rogue, baby.
God, I love
Shit.
rogues.
Thank God we finally have someone who rolls a good initiative.
15 to 20. Alright. 10 to 15.
14.
Oh, Sable.
Oh, honey.
And V, what did you get?
7. But I rolled the really
Us-
pretty V die that James painted for me, so I can't even be mad.
Oh.
Nova and V back at the bottom. Nature is healing.
Destined to be together. All right. Then we are at the top of the order with Reese. You see these two dragons stalking towards the group of people. They don't seem to know you are there. What are you doing? You can 100% add your sneak attack to this because they don't see you. Also, just saying it right now.
And that's with, just to be sure, my sneak attack, it works with anything that I do. It doesn't have to be melee.
Any finesse weapon.
Yeah. Finesse.
So dagger, rapier, short sword, crossbow.
Okay.
But it has to be a weapon attack.
Okay. And short bow is finesse. Yes? No?
I believe short bow does count. Yeah.
Yeah. I think pretty much anything you use your dexterity instead of your strength for.
Yeah.
Great.
It has to be a finesse or a ranged weapon. So any ranged weapon or a finesse weapon.
Okay.
Slay.
You know what? That's good to know. Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead. Is it close by?
It's
Now
like,
that we've
I'll say
gotten
now
away.
it's within, I'll say you're like 60 feet away from it.
60
These
feet.
dragons. You're closest to the red dragon right now.
All right. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I am gonna short bow.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hit it with my short bow.
Do it.
With a sneak attack. Okay, so that is 25 to hit.
A 25 does hit. Roll your damage.
Mark the dice. Let's see, this is a D6.
Stress, but the music is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. It's a good.
Ooh, 23 plus 5, 27. Because it's
Perfect.
Yeah, because it's 5d6 on top of the damage
Mhm.
that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so 27. And
Beautiful.
that is their action. And if they can, oh, they're still hiding, so they don't. Yeah, they don't move. I think they just take that shot. And that's gonna be their turn, I believe.
All right. Sounds good. Next in our order is Honey. What's
Yes,
up, my
dear.
friend?
Hello. Okay. I would like to hit. Which one did Reese just hit?
Say that again. Sorry, I coughed.
I said which one did Reese just hit?
The red. That's the one that's like on the side you're on.
Okay. And then where's the gold one?
Other side, like 90 feet away.
Okay.
The red dragon. You're like on the side. Red dragon's here. Gold dragon's here. Other side of the stick.
Sick. I would like to move 30 feet in the direction of the gold dragon
Okay.
and pop 2 crossbow shots off at it.
Absolutely. Make your attack.
21 and 22.
Both hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Do you need lightning damage or piercing damage separated out?
I do not.
Okay. That's going to be 21 points of damage total.
Okay.
Then, as my bonus action, I would like to invoke my blood tether. The gold dragon can now move no further than 60 feet away from me. So it can't move in the direction it continued to move.
Perfect. Sounds good.
So you watch as Honey like presses a bracelet that is like around their wrist, and like kind of with one of the crossbow bolts, this like red string just kind of shoots out of their wrist and then kind of like wraps around one of the tusks of the dragons and then disappears. But there's a connection between the two of them now.
Hell yes.
That's
You
my turn.
watch as the gold dragon like kind of tries to take a step forward, and on the leg that you like attached it to, it like can't move any further. And you watch as its head just kind of like snaps down and looks up at you all under the awning, and just smoke out of the nostrils. Next in the order is Talia.
Also, at the end of Honey's turn, you're gonna get, if you're in my friendship is magic circle, which is 30 feet radius.
Yeah, I'm like right at the edge.
You get 17 temporary hit points.
Slay. Thank
Everyone,
you.
remind me, Reese, I'm gonna hit you on the next round. Everybody else, remind me, because this just happens when one of you ends your turn in my aura. So,
Slay.
this subclass is broken. Anywho, I think that Talia is going to kind of, very nice. Where's mine? Talia is going to, like, this thing has just clocked us, right? This has just seen us.
The gold dragon has, the red dragon hasn't yet, but did get hit with something. Also, as they start moving around, you see that, like, the other people have also started, like, taking shots at these dragons. So it's not, like, just you.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of chaotic things happening.
There's a lot going on. Talia's like, okay, well, fuck. V, do you want to twin? And is gonna cast a 4th level moonbeam. At the we've each of them has been hit once at this point with things, right? Fucking, I don't know. Yeah, the red one. And it's gotta make me. I literally just had it up. Come on, man. Gosh darn it. I think the Constitution saving throw.
Con saving throw. The red dragon. You got it.
Where are all my d10s?
How does a 26 suit ya?
Sounds like it's gonna pass, but still take that half damage, baby.
Hell yeah.
Let's vibe. I didn't roll very well. 10. So 15 points total of radiant damage have to 8 or 7, whatever your heart tells you. I think that is my action. I don't have any bonus actions I'm gonna use right now, but I think I am just gonna like fly and just sit on top of the awning because it's cool. And then give myself temporary hit points because this counts for me too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, give myself 12 temporary hit points. And
Nice.
that is gonna be my turn.
Beautiful. Next up, the gold dragon is going to clock you all there and turn. Its head is looking at you all kind of lined up there and is going to inhale, is going to stretch its neck out and inhale and shoot like this gaseous substance out at you. I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
If you rolled above a 17, raise your hand. Everybody. Okay, do it.
I rolled the same thing again. I rolled 2 times.
Oh.
Everybody except Reese has disadvantage against any strength-based attacks, strength checks, and strength saving throws for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. But until then, disadvantage on like everything to do with strength. As you inhale this gas, you like feel your like muscles start to get really sore and heavy, and you just feel like kind of sleepy and achy, and like you just did like a lot of manual labor and you just want to take a nap. Like your arms and legs and like all of your muscles are just like sore and stiff, and it does not feel good. Then this dragon is going to excuse me. Is going to start, or you know what, is just going to stay put as it cannot move forward. And it is now going to be the red dragon's turn. The red dragon is going to continue walking towards the big crowd, and is going to use its breath weapon on the big crowd, and looks like it's advancing on while the gold dragon stays and is locked with you all. So now it is Nova's turn. What are you doing?
Okay, how far am I from the gold dragon?
90 feet.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm 90? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That changed a couple things I was gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna move. I don't want to dash. Beans. Okay, I'm gonna do full 30 feet forward, and then I wasn't gonna cast a spell, but maybe I will as a treat.
You do have 3 spell slots.
I do. Well, I used one a little bit ago. I have a plan, and it's okay. I'm gonna change it on the fly, and that's fine. I'm gonna. Oh, do I want to blight? Can I? If this is like a bonus action, that's fine. Can I make some kind of check to see, based on the like gaseous state of the breath weapon it just did, if I think that would mean it would be resistant towards like a necrotic-y, acid-y. Can I make like a nature check about it?
Yeah, I'll allow you to make the nature check as a bonus action.
Okay. Thank you. Not great. 9.
I'll say that like, from what you know about dragons, you don't quite know about like gold dragons in this world.
Sure.
But you know most dragons if not all of them, are like immune to fire.
Okay.
But you don't know specifically with that 9.
Okay. Shoot. Okay, here's what I think I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast from this. I'm gonna save my spell slots just in case. God, I haven't Eldritch Blasted. I don't think I've Eldritch Blasted since we came back. I have 3.
You get so many, yeah.
Yeah, I have 3, I think.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
do.
That's probably gonna miss. Oh my god. All my hot rolls went out the door.
Oh.
That's a 9, a 13, and a... That's like a 21. That one, I'm assuming.
The last one hits.
Okay. That is okay. D10. Oh, not great damage either. 5 force damage.
It's
5
something.
force damage.
And, it's 5 less than it had.
You're so true.
Was that check my bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just gonna move to my 30 feet. If there's anything in the 30 feet vicinity that I am now that I can duck behind, that'd be great. If not, that's fine. That's my turn.
There's like
You can. Sorry, just reminding that you can save against the strength thing.
Oh, you're so
Yeah.
true. I would love to do that. Thank you.
Yep.
That's
and
okay. Sorry.
there's like a cart that somebody like saw these dragons and just abandoned in the street that you can duck behind to hide.
Cool.
So after you do that, make your stealth check.
Thank you. I mean, I don't have like a bonus action stealth or anything like that. Would you still like me to make one, or?
Yeah, they're just gonna be
Okay.
easier to see than if you had hid.
Cool. I will say I do have disadvantage against being seen right now because of my cloak. The repeated save, is that still a dex, or is that what is that?
Dexterity saving throw.
I don't think I'm gonna hit it still. That is oh, it's a fucking 16. That's so annoying.
No.
You are still at disadvantage when it comes to strength-related things.
That's okay. Stealth check is better though. Stealth check is a 17. That one's the 17.
Of course. Good to know. And you're in the circle of friendship.
You get
nice.
15 temporary hit points.
Thank you. Whoop whoop.
Don't spend them all at once.
Try.
And V, you are up with Reese on deck.
Okay, I didn't take any damage, right? From the
No.
sleigh. Okay, I'm still an owl, so I'm going to fly up to where Talia is and use my bonus action to drop wild shape, and then use my action to cast light at 5th level. Whichever one is closer. I'm not picking.
Right now it's the gold dragon. The red dragon has like moved on to like stick its head in through the gates, and everybody's kind of messing with it here. The gold dragon is focused on you.
Cool. The gold dragon is gonna get some blight damage. That's a 16
Yeah.
Constitution save.
A con save of okay. Rolled a 14, has a +9 to con saves.
So close. That's okay. They're
Oh
gonna take
no.
half damage. So I'm gonna blow this.
Excuse
This is quite a few dice. Okay, so 18 points of necrotic damage.
Hell yeah, is that already halved?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, you watch the gold dragon kind of like gets hit with it and like shakes it off a little bit, and is starting to look really angry at you all. But that is that your turn?
That is my turn.
15 temporary hit points. Friendship is magic.
Thank you.
All right, Reese, you are up with Honey on deck.
How far away is the red dragon now?
The red dragon is like
They were 80 before. Have
I'll
they
say-
moved?
they have moved a little bit. I'll say they're like 100 feet down the road.
Okay. Then I think Reese is gonna go ahead and take their movement to get closer, and I think they'll do the full 30, and I think they're going to take their bonus action to hide if they can.
Yeah. Make a stealth check for me.
$21.
Okay. You are hidden.
I hit it. Okay, and then for their attack, they're gonna do their short bow and sneak attack with it.
Absolutely. Go for it. Make your attack roll.
I got it at 20.
Yay!
I like this dice. This is my first time using her, and she's so nice to me.
Yay.
So that's gonna be a 29 to hit. And then
Yeah, that hits.
And double all of your damage. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All your 5d6.
Right.
Holy shit.
Bro.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. That's another 23 plus 5, so that's 28.
Hell yeah.
Because it's just to make sure you said 5, but it's like that's 5d6 on top of the 1d6 for the short bow.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then you double all of the dice that you roll.
Oh shit!
It's a critical hit.
Yeah. So times that by 2. 28 times 2.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay, got it.
56.
I did so much math in my head. Nice. All right, yep, got it. Woo! All right. Can you describe to me what this like nat 20 shot looks like? Paint me a picture with your words.
I feel like, you know, I feel like Reese is low-key like a bit of a show off, but it's kind of like low-key about, they're like, you know, I do my shit. So they kind of like flip over things and like do a little bit of acrobatics to like get into hiding. And then once, I think they kind of like peer out a little bit and see like kind of like people battling and whatnot. And I feel like they kind of like time it right so that it kind of like the bow just kind of spears through at the perfect timing to hit the dragon wherever it lands. Yeah.
And with a nat 20 on her perception, the asp definitely clocks it.
Nice.
Gives you a very impressed like kind of look. Yeah. And then goes right back, like, still, like, with the sword, like, wow, hot. Whoop-bam!
Love it. Reese, like, winks back, but they can't, they've already used their bonus action, so they're out now, right? They can't go back into hiding. They're, like, out.
Correct.
Cool.
Yes.
And take 12 friendship magic temporary hit points.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Honey, you are up. Talia on deck.
Cool. As my bonus action at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to invoke Blood Curse of the Marked, and I'm going to amplify it. So I'm going to take 4 cold damage.
Cool.
So you watch as, like, on that leg that Honey, like, tied that tether of blood around, like, this arcane sigil is kind of starts, like, burning into this dragon's skin, which is going to give me advantage on this first attack. And that's a natural 20!
Holy!
Let's go!
Jeez!
Hell yeah!
Right.
Hell yeah! So for a 30, and then the next attack is a 28.
Both hit. Yep.
Okay. Give me a second to do all my damage.
Yeah. Keep going. While you're doing that, I'll just kind of describe the scene. Most people are like fighting this red dragon right now because it's the closest to the guild. It's definitely like starting to look like it's been hit. It's starting to look a little rough. And like it looks much worse off than this gold dragon that you're fighting just because it's taken more hits.
39 damage total on the gold dragon.
You got it.
And I want to, I don't want to move closer to it because I don't want it to be able to then move further away. But I want to stare so intimidatingly at it. Like, I'm your guy. The rest of these guys don't fucking exist. It's you and me type situation.
Absolutely. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Hell yeah. Talia, you're up. Dragon on deck.
Fuck. Okay. First order of business. Is it worth it to have this moonbeam up anymore? I don't really know. But I'm gonna move it because it was on the red dragon before, I believe, and I'm gonna move it onto the gold one. So,
Perfect.
Gold dragon, make me a Constitution saving throw.
You've got it. That's
Thank
a
you.
17 plus 9.
Fuck!
26.
Okay, yeah, this is getting dropped next round. This will take half damage. That's still not bad.
Yeah, still something. Every little bit
It's
counts.
something. It's better than nothing.
Mars never rolled the spell in combat before.
I know. I learned how I read the stat blocks before I played the game today.
I think Mara
know what
took
I'm
my good
adding to
rolls.
things.
I agree.
They took them from me. Give them back, Mara.
No.
It's gonna be 13 points of radiant damage halved to 6 or 7, whatever sparks joy for you.
Hell yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon. What level would I like to do this at? I would like to do this at... I have so many spell slots. I'll do it at the 4th level because I'm just that good.
Hell yeah.
Cast. Thank you, D&D Beyond.
Casted
Yes. So... Okay, that's actually super fair. Okay, so I'm gonna try to whack it. Spiritual Weapon is a big fucking sword because I said so.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Oh, it's a spellcasting modifier, not my strength. Never mind. Okay, we're good. Fucking, it's ass. 14 to hit.
14 to hit. Misses.
Yeah.
Also, can I have Honey, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw to see if you get out of...
Yes, thank you. It's really not that important to me because none of the things that I do are strength, but I'll do it anyway.
Please.
And I surely did roll a 27.
Perfect.
Ooh.
You and Reese are good. You feel like the lactic acid kind of move out of your muscles and you get a little bit back.
All right, I'm gonna
stretch
crack
out,
my
feeling good.
knuckles.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. Doing anything else, Talia?
That was my action, and that was my bonus action, and I'm done now.
Great. Make me a dexterity save to see if you can get out of this.
Cool. 19. Hell yeah, I can hit things again.
You're good.
Like, okay, cool.
Yeah. You feel like you've got a lot of like bicep muscles from like cranking wrenches and nuts and bolts in the thing. It's bolts, not nuts. Nuts are the things that go on. Anyways, from cranking bolts. So you like, I'll say with you, you feel like your bicep muscles kind of like out to like what they're supposed to be a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Next up, the gold dragon is going to take a breath weapon attack and is going to breathe fire at all of you. I need everybody to make a DC 17 check. Nova, you have advantage because you are ducked behind a cart. So you have partial cover, so I'm just going to say that's advantage. Dex save, yes.
Thank you.
Oh my god. My third 2 on a dex save. I have a plus 8. This is not fair.
I did not pass. I got a 15.
Okay.
I did it.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
So fair.
Nice.
Okay, I got a dirty 20.
Those of you who got under 17 take 55 points of damage.
Yep.
Woof.
I love being a tiefling.
Aren't you so glad you fixed your hit points before this happened?
I'm so fucking glad I fixed my hit points, guys.
Those of you who got above a 17, you only take 27 points of damage.
Can I use evasion to get no damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Hell yeah.
And to delete some of those
Your
temp hit
reaction.
points, so...
I am very nearly bloodied.
Great.
Oh no!
You love to see it.
Don't.
They haven't even used their multi-attack yet on you. But don't worry.
Boy, oh boy, am I egging it on.
Oh,
Yeah, you are. Next you watch the red dragon kind of like fly up a little bit and do like another cone of harm, a cone of some big ol' hurt on the people fighting it, and we are now at Nova with V on deck.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Also, thank you for those hit points. I'm doing so fine right now. Actually, the 10 hit points. Okay. I'm gonna... So I'm like 60 feet, right, from the gold dragon? Sick. I'm gonna do something I've never done before, which is so exciting, and I'm gonna use my Mystic Arcanum. Let me mark that off before I forget. So I think Nova's gonna kind of like... I imagine the card I'm behind is like on fire now. To some extent. So I'm gonna kind of like look behind me and go, oh shit! Okay. And then just duck back around and kind of like close my eyes and focus a little bit. And then I'm just going to send this like roiling dark green energy towards this dragon. I need I can't read. Hang on. I can. I'm so cool and sexy. Where I was
You
just
are.
looking at it.
Reading
I needed
is cool and
I read it.
sexy.
Thank you. I need an intelligence saving throw unless it is immune to being charmed. It's still gonna take shit if it is, but
It is not, so an intelligence saving throw.
yes, that's a DC of 15. I
It
would love if it
misses.
failed. It fails?
It fails. It does not have a good intelligence
Okay.
saving throw.
Cool. I gotta roll like 100,000
And it rolled
damage.
bad.
Let me roll my damage real quick, and then I'm gonna tell you the super fun and sexy thing that happens.
What spell is
real quick.
this?
This is mental prison.
Slay!
Hell yeah.
2, 10. Oh fuck yeah. Okay, wait. 10, 19, 27. One more. That's 30 points of psychic damage, and then
That's not a
on the
round
top
number.
of that, as this dragon kind of looks at us, it sees suddenly. We don't see this, but it sees these like brass chains kind of start shooting up from the ground and encasing it until it can't see us, for just completely surrounding it. For context, whatever form the illusion takes, the target can't see or hear anything beyond it and is restrained for the spell's duration. If the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it, the target takes 10d10 psychic damage and the spell ends. So Mara, with only love in my heart, get fucked.
What the fuck, James?
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Double spell! Fuck yeah, it is.
Let's go.
Sar. Anyway.
That
And
is-
then I'm gonna fucking book it across with my 30 feet of movement.
Perfect. Love it.
Somewhere else.
You all watch as this dragon, is like staring Honey down, and then just kind of like pulls back, but like not super far, just kind of like jerks its head back and kind of like, and like almost looks like you have all just vanished from its sight. It looks like it's like trying to smell, it's trying to hear, like it's just starting to freak out a little bit and seems to no longer be paying you any attention because it's just something's going on. You don't know.
What did you
I
do,
know-
Nova?
I don't know. I haven't been able to do this before, but I think we're okay for a minute.
Okay.
I think.
Good job! And I'm
Thanks.
12 temporary hit points.
Thank you so much. Let me
They don't
roll and see if I
stack.
can get out.
They-
from under.
I
That's
assume
okay.
that
I
That
used them all.
Burned through all of them.
Let me see if I can get out of that thing real quick.
Yeah.
No.
Great.
The one fucking person who uses strength in this party.
I know.
swear to God.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Beautiful.
That's all.
Beautiful. V, you are up. Reese, you are on deck.
Okay, that was the gold dragon or the red dragon? Gold dragon. Okay, cool.
Gold.
I love matching with my wife, so I'm gonna cast darkness on the red dragon centered around its head.
Yeah!
What's the range on darkness? How far can you cast it? You might just have to move up a little bit.
60 feet.
Okay. So yeah, you'll have to use your movement to like get up there, but I'll allow it.
Cool. I will do so. So I'll move as far forward as I need to, and then darkness.
Hell yeah. Darkness. Hell yeah. Do they need to make a save? I forget how darkness works. Or does it just happen?
I think it just happens, which seems a little
Yeah.
broken, but
No, it's sick as hell is the thing. I came at you with 2 dragons and you said easy. So I'm loving this for you all. Perfect. Yeah, darkness. You watch as just this cloud of like moving thick darkness. It doesn't look like as much like fog. It looks almost like slimy fog. Like it's still just air, but it's like thick darkness is kind of roiling around this dragon head, and a cheer goes up from the people who are like fighting this dragon. And you watch as some of them like with shields like spread out and start banging on their shields and making loud noise to kind of distract the dragon because it can't see anybody. So the red dragon, get fucked. Gold dragon, get fucked. Is that your turn?
that is my turn.
Beautiful. Reese, you are up. Honey, you are on deck.
V, 15 points of temporary magic points.
Thank you.
So
I think you are out of range, unfortunately.
Oh, I did
Oh.
run.
Well,
never
no, because
mind,
you
I
only
take it
moved
back.
30 feet.
I moved.
So I'll say you get it. I'll allow it. This
Thank
Friendship
you,
points.
good and kind and benevolent DM.
could I?
Oh wait,
argue-
sorry. I'm so sorry. Also make a dexterity check to see if you get your strength back.
Okay.
Then you're going, Reese. I promise. I keep
no
forgetting.
problem.
Well, it's a natural 20. What is the modifier? So 23.
Hey.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
you're good.
James.
You like shoot this like darkness out. People start cheering, and then like your arms are really tired. And like just as you're about to be like, okay, I did good, like you get like a second win, and all your strength kind of comes back to you at once, and you're like, heck yeah, and it looks super badass. Reese, now you are up, honey on deck.
All right. So could I? Are you? How far away are they from Reese now? Because they moved 30.
So they're like,
70?
so the gold dragon is like 30 feet from you.
The gold dragon is 30 feet, or is the red dragon? Because the red dragon. Oh,
Red dragon is like 90 feet down.
Okay. Can I argue that since both of these dragons cannot see me right now, that
Yeah.
they,
Yeah.
I could sneak attack. Okay, good.
Yeah, 100%.
Awesome. I think instead of using their short bow, then they're gonna go ahead and take out their rapier and
Nice.
sneak attack with that. Could they put blooming blade on it?
Yeah.
I think Blooming Blade is an action.
Is it?
I think-
but you cast
Blooming
and
Blade-
hit at the same time.
Yeah.
Play.
So it's the action to hit with it. So yes, you can do Booming Blade.
Awesome. Great. I'm gonna try to roll to attack now.
And you're hitting the gold dragon, or are you? Because that's
The
what you're
gold
close with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just double
The
checking.
gold dragon. Okay, what do I add to this? Okay, 20, 30, 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Yeah!
Add your sneak, or yeah, roll your damage.
Wow.
Fuck it up.
Literally, the +9 that I have to hit really be saving my ass.
It's a sleigh.
Okay, let me. Oh, you snap. Okay. I'm just gonna reuse that one. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I have to write these down so I can math it out. Hmm. 10, 20, 30, 20. 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, 20, 30, Damn. Okay, I got one more. Wait, booming blades. 1 second. 2d8.
You're good. There's a lot going on. Math is hard.
I'm so excited for whatever this number's about to be.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
I rolled an 8 and a 1, which is nice. Hold on. Okay. All right. Actually, got a couple 6s in here, which is nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 38.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh wait, plus. Sorry, I did plus 38 plus 5. So yeah, whatever.
43.
43.
Hell yeah.
All right. Do a lot of math on my end now. All right. This dragon is looking hurt. The gold dragon is looking rough. Is that your turn, Reese?
Yeah. So they used their 30 to get over there. Did that is, I guess, for their. Yeah. There's nowhere that they could hide, probably, huh? Just in case it loses anything.
Not in immediate vicinity.
Yeah, then that's gonna be their turn.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's gonna be their turn.
Hell yeah. Honey, you are up with Talia on deck.
I would love to bonus action surrender to the current. And I think you watch as when Honey's like getting the next shot ready to go. Bits and pieces of the skin on their arm start to kind of disintegrate and get replaced with starlight. And what I want them to give up is like some of the skin on their arm and the pattern of a tattoo sleeve. So like it's not like the full arm, but it's like bits and pieces. And when it's replaced with like glowing starlit ink. And that is my offering.
I love that.
To you.
Yeah, I think as this offer is accepted, kind of like almost when glass is cracking really slowly, it just kind of like spreads up your arm in this intricate pattern as like your skin just dissolves away, revealing sort of this inner starry gold glow, just kind of streaking across your arm in interesting patterns.
Oh yeah. Does that give me advantage on the table?
Yes,
Is that
offer
supposed to like
accepted.
that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just like to check to make sure. Okay.
Yes.
I got a 12 and a 17. Okay, I'm going to take the 12. So I'm going to cast Bless on Nova, Talia, and Reese. And you have it until the end of my next turn.
Remind me what that gives me.
It just gives you 1d4 on every attack, ability check, and saving throw.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. And then, how far, you said the red dragon's like 100 feet?
Yeah.
Well, so it'll be 60 feet for me because I was 30
Yes,
feet.
because you're closer.
Okay.
So, yep,
Cool.
like 60,
So
70 feet.
knowing that the gold dragon looks like it can't see us anymore, I'm not going to worry about being like keeping a 60-foot distance from it. So I'm going to walk closer to the red dragon so that I can attack it. And I'm going to make my 2 crossbow attacks at it.
Perfect.
24 and a 26.
Both hit.
Do you need lightning or piercing damage separated out?
I do not. Thank you for asking.
Slay. That is 11 plus 12, 23 points of damage total. And I'm gonna yell at the red dragon, "Hey, over here!" That's my turn.
Hell yeah, you do that. Red dragon, like, I guess one of its like ear holes. I don't know how dragons hear. They don't have ears, but you know, like lizards have little, whatever. Like kind of tilts towards you a little bit, but there's also like a bunch of people like yelling, trying to distract it. Perfect. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
My movement, my action, and my bonus action. I'm good.
Hell yeah, Talia, you're up. Dragon's on deck.
If this dragon in particular.
Wait. Oh no, it's the end of the turn. Never mind. I was like, wait, I want my friendship points. I'm out of the friendship.
I think you're
It's
out of the
okay.
friendship circle, unfortunately. That's okay. I'll try to get you next time. Fuck this dragon in particular. If I waste a spell, well, I have more. I'm gonna cast a 5th level guiding bolt at its stupid head because I am angry. And I get a D4
gold
to
one?
attack rolls, right? Yeah, the gold one.
Yes, you do.
Yes, and you get the D4.
Cool. Yay. I rolled so bad, guys. I just wasted a 5th level spell slot.
You're doing so good.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, that's a fucking 13. Yeah, that's
To
not
hit?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
gonna do it.
No, it
All right,
shoots out
well,
and fizzles off.
well, shit. Okay, I have my bonus action, spiritual weapon, so I'm gonna take a whack with that.
Add a D4 to that too.
Oh, I get
Yep.
that for that too. Yay! Okay. I swear to God, if this is good, I'm gonna be so mad. That was actually good. Fuck. Okay, that's so many over 20 to hit. Is that?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay,
Roll your
great.
damage.
How much damage am I doing for this? I should have cast this at a higher fucking level. I can't
okay.
read suddenly.
Y'all
okay.
are slaying at this fight.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
we are.
Because you're killing
Thanks.
dragons.
I have simply not played this character in so long. I don't know where any of my things are. That's gonna do fucking 7 plus 11 points of radiant damage. So
Perfect.
yeah, and I think that is my turn. I'll give myself 4 hit points because I'm worth it.
Hell yeah. This gold dragon is looking fucking rough. And is going to like point of clarification, can't step out of these chains or anything. Can it use its breath weapon? But it'll right.
Yeah.
But can its
that's a good
breath weapon
question.
escape the chains is what I'm trying to figure out.
Let me read you the phrasing. So it says, sorry, I have to get to the bottom. If the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it. So with that phrasing, I would say can probably make a breath weapon attack, but it can't see us. So it would be blind.
So it's going to make a general breath weapon attack at where you are. Everybody gets advantage on their dexterity saving throw. Except V, you do not need to because you are out of range.
And Reese, Nova, and Talia all get to add a D4.
Yes.
Nice. Thank you for the reminder. I already forgot.
Oh, that's
Is
so
that-
good.
What is
What?
that like used in a time frame? Is it blessed for like a minute? Can
It's
I save
just
it?
until the end of my next turn.
And the end of your next turn. Okay, gotcha.
Exactly 17. With the
thank
blast,
God.
thank
Oh yeah,
you
you
for that.
save.
I got a 12.
Oop. Take
I also
55 points of damage, friend.
I'm down.
Oh shit!
And he goes down.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Shit, bitch. Okay.
What's everybody else's saves at?
I got
17.
21.
17. All right, you're all good. You all take 27 points.
Can I have it again? Cause tiefling.
Yep, it's
Woohoo.
fire damage.
Am I able to evade evasion? Or-
Yes, you haven't used a reaction this turn, so absolutely.
Snell, did you subtract your temp HP?
My temp HP was already gone.
Okay.
I had 54 hit points.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
It's okay. You won't be down for long.
You hope.
I know for a fact.
The red dragon is looking pretty beat up. If I get a nat 20, somebody in the crowd brings it down.
Come on, crowd.
Come on, random.
Giving myself advantage on this because there's so many people. A 14 and a 12. Red dragon's still up.
No.
Okay.
It's okay.
Nova, you are up. V, you're on
Cool.
deck.
Okay, so I ran 30 feet last time, which means there should only be 30 feet between me and this fucking gold dragon. So, I would like to run to the gold dragon. Technically, I have disadvantage. However, I would have advantage because it's restrained, so I'm gonna make 2 flat fucking rolls to try and hit the hell out of this guy.
You do still get the D4
Nice.
from less, even though I'm down.
Fuck yes, we'd love to see it. Thank you so much for that.
My sacrifice for you.
Come on. Okay, one of those is a nat 1. The other one will probably hit though. Wait, is that a 1 or is it a 7? No, it's a 1. Okay, wait, I think I'm still gonna hit it though. That's a 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, 26 to hit.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going
Yeah, that
to, because I want this thing to be fucking done. It downed my friends, and I'm mad about it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to expend a spell slot on hit to do Eldritch Smite, and I'm gonna do just a bunch of fucking damage to it. As a
Yeah, you are. Roll your damage.
That's my fucking navigator, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a minute for sick brain to do the math.
Yeah, you're so bad.
Okay. Oh, I rolled an 11 on a d12. We love to see it. Okay, and then this is how many fucking? Okay, 68. I can do this. All right, here we go. 7. Oh, fuck yeah. What's 7 plus 16? I just rolled max damage on that. 19,
7 plus 16,
23. 23?
Mhm.
Okay. That's 4. 2 more. Fuck yeah, Jesus Christ. It's killing me. I'm rolling so good. Okay, 23, 29, 40, Jesus, 7, 58 points. No, I'm sorry, that's a lie. 58, 9, 6, 62 points of damage to this fucking dragon because I'm mad.
This dragon
Yeah.
had 60 hit points left. How do you do this?
Yeah. Let me get my coughs out so I can actually talk.
Yeah.
I think Nova, kind of still like silhouetted in this flame from that cart, kind of sees Honey goes down, and knowing they can't do anything about that, kind of like returns to this gold dragon with a vengeance and just fucking like spins this big moss and mushroom covered great axe and just fucking runs, jumps, and tries to land it right in its fucking chest and then lets gravity pull it all the way back down.
Absolutely. You run, you get the jump, you lodge this in and slide down, viscera spilling out all over you. You get absolutely covered in dragon goo.
Hell yeah.
But this dragon sways and falls, and as its head thumps to the ground, all of you except Honey, who is unconscious on the ground, hear a voice in your head. You hear a woman's voice just go, "Interesting. Good for you."
Do we
And
recognize
we are.
I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Do
Do
you
we recognize it as the lady that sent us here? Or was mad at us or whatever?
Nope.
Okay,
Not her.
just checking.
V, you are up. What's going on?
Okay, I would love to get over to Honey if I can and cast Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Hell yeah. Roll that health.
Alright, we're just gonna make D&D Beyond do this. I don't have
Reese, you are on deck.
17
Thank
points
you.
of healing.
Also, because the dragon is dead, Nova, you do not have to make any more saves. Your strength returns to you.
Thank fuck. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Are you doing anything else with your turn, V?
Can I use my bonus action to kind of like help Honey up so they don't have to like come up from being prone?
Absolutely, I will allow that 100%.
Slay.
So, honey, you are up. You do not have to worry about that.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Reese, you are up. Honey, you're on deck.
Alright. So, how far away am I now from the red dragon?
You're all. I'm just gonna make it simple. You're all 90 feet away from this red dragon now.
90 feet. Okay. Damn. Okay. Well then, they are going to. Yeah, they're gonna run and get up as close as they can. They're gonna take 30.
It's a bonus action dash because you're a rogue.
Bonus action dash. Well, I want to use my bone. Well, is it still? It can't see.
Correct.
Great.
It
Okay,
still
then
cannot
cool.
see.
It still cannot see. All right. Yeah. So then I'm just gonna run the 30. Just use my movement, and then I'm going to use my short bow. Attack with my short bow. Gonna
Slay.
do a sneak attack.
Roll an
And I'm
attack.
so silly. This whole time I had like dragon teeth D6s that I wasn't using.
What? Oh, those are so cool.
They're so nice.
Whoa, those are fun.
Wow. I just looked at my little thing of dice and I was like, oh yeah. I'm gonna use a luck point. Maybe do I still have no honey's turn already.
You do still have, my entry has not happened yet. You do still have plus 1d4 to your attack.
Oh, okay, cool. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 just hits.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh goodness. This is okay, awesome. I roll my little teeth. Okay, so that's 14. Okay. 30 points of damage.
Hell yes. This red dragon is looking really rough. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all they gotta do.
Hell yeah. Honey, you are up. Talia on deck.
Really rough, you say?
It's looking pretty rough.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action. Do my blood curse of the marked again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna amplify it. So I'm gonna take 3
All right.
damage.
Yep, take it.
Oh, not 23. God. Okay.
It's too much, too much.
Honey's just unconscious again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make my 2 hits.
All right.
First one's a 19.
Hits.
Second one is a 24.
Hits.
All right, let me do all my damage. Okay, that is 10 plus. It's 22 points of damage total.
Still up.
It's the end of my turn.
All right. It's bleeding profusely now. Talia, you are up. Red dragon on deck.
Okay. If this doesn't work, I quit D&D.
Please don't say that.
Yeah. We need you.
Well, it's fine because it's gonna work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Talia's looking a little. Her face got real stony real fast. She was kind of having fun, but this is not fun anymore. And just in first of all, I'm within 90 feet of this dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
We said that. Okay. Cool. Just in this voice that is like deep and commanding and just kind of reverberates throughout the space, is gonna say sleep. And I'm gonna cast sleep at the 6th level because fuck this dragon. In particular, that is for those keeping track at home, I'm about to roll 15d8.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Will you do that math? I'm gonna pee. I'll be right back.
Enjoy it. D&D Beyond is doing it for me.
Slay.
She
And
rolling.
sleep lasts for a minute, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Lord.
Yeah, it was 70. If it has less than 77 hit points, it's out.
I'm gonna assume.
The suspense.
I know.
I know. And if we attack it, does it wake up?
That's a great question. I don't think so. Let me see. If it takes damage, then yeah, it will wake up.
Whoever's next just gotta kill it off. Which I think they can do. I think it's V or Nova. I think it's Nova.
Very.
I'm after the dragons.
Well, one of them is dead and one of them is about to be asleep, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, probably.
You think you get to kill 2 dragons?
I don't know how I'm gonna kill the other one.
Yeah.
I should probably start reading my spells. I figured someone else was gonna get it before it got to me. Okay, wait, here. Quick team talk while Mara's gone.
Because
Do we think
if we keep this thing alive, it's got a psychic connection to somebody probably.
Well, that's my question though, is do we think there's any point in keeping it alive and figuring out what that connection is and what its deal is and like maybe it's magicked?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you could certainly do non-lethal damage to it and bring it down
also
to 0.
so incredibly true.
That's true.
70.
I'm
It's
too
very
far
fun
away,
because
though.
I could hear everything you were saying the whole time.
Oh, Baines!
Fuck.
So how about those 77? Is it have less than 77 hit points, Mara? Is it?
Yeah, it does. What do you think? Yeah, it does. Hello?
So yeah, this is sleep now.
You cast
Benadryl.
this.
I cast Benadryl. The dragon's gonna see the Hat Man tonight.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You all watch as Talia's voice reverberates through, almost matching the same level of command that these 2 dragons' roars did earlier. And this dragon rises up for a minute and then slowly, almost in slow motion, its head on the ground, its whole body hits with a loud impact. A cloud of dust rises as this dragon lays, and for a moment, everyone freezes. Is it dead? What just happened? And then a great big breath escapes at another as it slumbers on deeply, every once in a while, its tail twitching almost like a puppy dream as this dragon slumbers before you all. It would have been this dragon's turn, but it is sleeping. Nova,
Wait.
what are you doing? It's your turn.
Sorry, Talia, did you want to say something?
No, just like I think I don't know if this is like a bonus action or whatever, because that was just like my action.
Oh yeah.
Would love to just then like grab. I'm sure it's a pirate city. There's like pieces of rope and shit. I'm just gonna grab and then kind of start to fly in and be like, well, fucking come on, and just kind of toss the other end to somebody who's on the other side of this dragon to try to like tie it down.
Beautiful. Yeah, people start like pulling rope out. Yeah, it's pirates. Everybody's got rope everywhere.
Everybody's got rope.
So true.
Yeah. So. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
so true.
Retweet.
Yeah, starts
feel you.
throwing. Some people are like shocked. You see a couple people are down and some like healers are rushing in to like kind of help people up. Nova, what are you doing?
How far am I from Addison Stanford, the Pirate King? The Asp, that's their name.
Yeah.
Like shout, am I in shouting distance?
easily within
Cool.
shouting distance. I was trying to
Can I-
do numbers, but yeah, shouting distance.
Shout to them and say, I don't know if you heard it, but somebody said something in our minds that's controlling this. So do you
What?
want this? Yeah.
You were
So, well, yep. So do we want this thing dead or living? What's your call, King? Fucking say it, King. That's not how I intended it to come out, but it is a little bit how it came out.
If you're going to ask questions, you better ask them quick. I don't know how long we can hold a dragon.
I mean, it's unconscious, so really leaving this one up to you. I mean, I can try and kill it. I just didn't want to, overstep
Kind of
my.
just jogs over to you, to kind of, not have to yell over a crowd of people.
Sure.
Comes up and goes, right, so, something spoke
Hmm.
to you?
Yeah, most of us heard. At least, I guess I can't speak for the rest of you, but I kind of saw your faces. Someone said,
It was
interesting.
weird. I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems like maybe these things were being like commanded by someone psychically. So I didn't know, you're a pirate king. I didn't want to overstep my boundaries, kill it, and lose the opportunity to find this person. But also, like, I can, we can keep wailing on it if you just want it done.
Gonna wake up soon, Asp, so we gotta figure out what we want to do. And
Yeah.
It's a baby.
Right, okay. Here's what we're going to do then.
Mm.
If it only spoke in your heads, I don't feel like I can make this call. It's something up to you. I would prefer to not keep this thing alive, as I
Sure.
don't know how long we can hold it. Even, ropes are only so strong against a dragon, however young it might be. So, I want this thing dead,
Okay.
sooner rather than later, but if you feel like you can wake it up, ask a question, and then do your deed, I will grant you that time, but if it starts to look like it's escaping, I'm taking it down.
I'm
Whether
gonna
that's
look at the.
immediate or this time is up to you.
I'll just look at the party. Does anyone have any way to talk to this thing if it's alive? Do we want it alive? Because if not, I'm gonna go.
I think it's dangerous. There's no guarantee that we can hold it, and if we take a moment together to synchronize attacks, we all attack it at the same time, there's no way it's getting back up.
I've also got a big gun right now that I can
Yeah.
do, so I might be able to
Whatever's-
also.
Whatever's connected to that thing, if it's spoke in our heads, we got a connection to it too.
I'll find it in due time.
You want to do a vote real quick?
Yeah.
I'll go last in case there's a tie. So, Honey, what's your vote?
Kill it.
Reese,
Kill it.
V,
Kill it. I do have a way to talk to it, though. I'll take it.
okay, Talia.
What's your vote?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
kill it.
Kill it? Okay. And Talia, just for good measure.
Yeah, I guess we gotta.
Okay. Alright. Let's, we can figure something out if we need to, but I'm gonna, I'll go over. Are we still
can-
on initiative?
We can all
Which
hold
way?
attacks and do them all at the same time. That way there's no test in it.
Sure. I'm assuming, I don't know how unconsciousness works with saves. I'm assuming not super to the benefit of the person unconscious.
It fails automatically.
Cool. I'm about to do 8d6 psychic damage to it. So we might be okay, but also I can hold if we need to hold.
I'm just gonna hold an attack if it wakes up. I'm just gonna hold
That's
an attack
valid.
action.
That's valid.
Right.
Cool. Okay. Would we like, this is James, the human guy. Would we like me to hold it and we all do it at once?
No, you do it and I'll hold an attack action, and if you don't finish it off, I certainly will.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my last spell slot. I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static. I coughed
Yep,
through
fails
that.
automatically.
Nice. And I'm gonna aim it so that if I can, so that it's only in it. It's like a 20-foot thing. 20-foot radius spear.
And people can kind of like back away too, so
Cool. And I'm assuming it has an intelligence score over 2.
yeah, it does.
Cool. Just figured I'd check. All right, cool. Let me
Yeah,
roll
good to
that.
be sure.
Also, if the off chance it survives this, it has to subtract a d6 from just like a bunch of shit. But maybe I'll roll all ones. Who's to say?
Could happen.
Oh, I did just roll a 1. 4. There we go. That's better. 9. 17. Okay, I'm not rolling great, so we might not. 22. I think was that 6? No, 2 more. 22. 27. Do I add it? That's 29 points of psychic damage. I didn't roll super great.
22 points, you said? How many points?
29.
29? This thing had 13 hit points yet. How do you think your second dragon of the day, Captain Zenova Xander Dragonslayer?
I mean, the nice thing is, right, like, it's unconscious. So I don't know how much of this we see, but I think Nova kind of, like, takes a couple steps and almost like 11 from Stranger Things moment kind of, like, holds out a hand and there's just this, like, kind of quiet but little, like, boom, shockwave that comes out and shoots towards it and again kind of, like, ripples. So it's a little bit, like, the air gets a little bit staticky around it. And I mean, it's unconscious, so we don't, like, hear it, I don't think, but I would guess there's, like, a little, like, like a twitch, like a shock, and then it slumps.
Yeah, you watch as this magic is cast at it, and the head kind of shoots up and hits the ground, and the breathing stops, and a cheer erupts from all of these pirates around you. People come running out, cheering. Some people are like, carrying people inside who have been injured. Some people are coming back up. A couple people come to you, Nova, and like try to like hoist you up if you'll let them to like.
I'm
you just
pretty slippery
dragons
with dragon guts, so I mean they could try. I won't fight them.
People do it. You're like hoisted up. Everybody kind of surrounds you. This small group who just did most of the damage on these 2 dragons, while an entire group of pirates stood by in awe. And as the crowd is cheering and going on, you all hear in your heads, "You're better than the last fews were." And then the cheering comes back. Everybody's cheering, "Dragonslayer! Dragonslayer! Dragonslayer!" And as this just eruption of joy and triumph is going on, as you two just fought and killed 2 dragons, that is where we are going to end today's session. Thank you all so much for joining us on this adventure. It's so good to be back. And I love you all so much, and I will see you tomorrow for Crow Lane. I will not see you except for in the chat on Wednesday for Starfarers, and next week back here again for Tales from the Starlight Ocean. Have a good rest of your day. Drink water, eat snacks. We love you. Goodbye. Mwah.